Hey everybody, what's cracking time? We totally weren't laughing about something stupid. Oh wait, we were. Yeah, so
Oh,
Come on,
now he
Nelson,
lost.
tell them
Now
you
he,
did. It's more important.
now he lost. Now he lost the punch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wait. Okay, so what movies are coming out from DC? What animated movies are coming out?
Suicide Squad Isekai.
Oh God.
No.
Oh, why am I still in my barbecue outfit? Hold on.
Yeah, I was concerned about that, but I was like, he has a reason for it, probably.
No, I don't.
Oh. I assume a lot of you don't.
That outfit is made for Fujo bait, and it didn't work. So let's move on.
Every weekend is a good day to barbecue, though.
God, I don't have my own, but I don't know why I haven't bought one either. I really do want one. I just haven't gotten it.
Are you saying that you just want a grill?
No, I have a backyard. It's just very small and very demarcated. So it's hard to tell where it all ends.
Do you just want a grill, Nelson?
I want to smoke.
Ooh.
I want
really
to smoke meats and cheeses.
I've eaten some cheeses. I was like, wait, what are eating cheeses? But
Speaking of smoke, I don't have anything.
Nelson, you're the one with the bits. Help us.
Okay. So, oh God, I really don't have anything.
The smoking craters of the apocalypse wall. There we go.
Hey, there we go. Nice one.
There we go.
Good segue.
And also, we should introduce our guests here today, because we have 2 new people. Wow.
Nice.
Yay!
People is a strong term.
It's true.
One's dead. The other's a robot? Question mark.
I mean, I prefer the term cyborg.
Well, cyborgs and robots are different, so you pick one. Now, go.
Well, okay, cyborg. I'm picking cyborg.
All right, which part of you is human?
I don't know. Oh,
Great,
it's like
robot confirmed.
I swear,
The
I'm
soul
human. I
is
swear.
human.
Is
Yeah.
the soul human?
Robots
Okay.
don't have souls.
You're
Listen.
walking through the desert, you see a turtle on its back.
What's the name of that ship thing?
Ship
The
of
whole
Theseus?
ship of Theseus. Yeah, it's that whole thing.
Like, Robot Man from the Doom Patrol is human, right, Valence?
He's got a human brain.
No, he's a cyborg. He has a human brain.
That brain's been destroyed before, wasn't it? Like, he got rebuilt.
Yeah.
Well, what if you get like your brain uploaded to like a computer and then you become a robot with that computer?
That's just a robot.
Are you
No,
are you
yeah,
robot or
that's just a robot.
That's just a
well,
robot.
That's
oh,
just a
okay.
robot. Guys, I have a question.
What's your question?
Yes.
Would you put your brain in a robot body?
Depends
Straight
on the
up-
robot body, really.
I would do it. It would be cool.
I like my body. I don't want.
I love my body. Nobody
No, I would
knows
do
what
it.
I'm
I would-
referencing here.
No.
This is episode.
wait,
this is episode
this
1
is
of
C-
C Lab.
Yeah, this is C-Lab.
I was reading Department H. I forgot what actual C-Lab is like.
I
jeez.
don't remember. It's fucking about to spend 1,000 years frozen in carbonite.
I want to be an Adrian Barbobot with D cups full of justice.
Goodness.
I'm gonna be real. It's been so long since I watched C-Lab.
Oh well, I rewatch it at
Same.
least once a year, so you guys get on my level now.
Yeah.
That's
How are you going to understand my references if you don't watch the entire Adult Swim original lineup at least once a year?
I'll rewatch
Nelson-
Metalocalypse
Yeah,
every now
yeah. I
and then.
rewatch Metalocalypse yearly.
Why? Well, no, I ask why, but I know why.
Yeah, I like it.
It's pretty good.
It's really good.
I like it.
Look, Nelson.
You
Nelson,
what?
have the rewatch in your server so we can join in.
No.
Do it on your own time.
Fair enough.
I did the
I
exact same
keep-
Hunger Force.
I keep forgetting, like, there's just like 700 people I can watch stuff with now. I wonder if I should do that. No, I keep forgetting.
Just
I have to
force people to
catch-
watch garbage.
I have to catch up on the Superman show too.
Same. I've gone so far without seeing it. I just want to binge it all when it's all said and done.
Yeah.
Because it's just an
Which
awkward
reminds-
time to watch. It's like, what, Thursday at midnight or something?
Well, that's actually, from what I understand, an optimal time for them, which is weird.
Huh? I mean, Friday at midnight, sure, but people gotta work in the morning on Fridays. So Thursday... Hello, Cass. Welcome.
I don't know.
Cass,
Thursday
welcome in.
night is, of course, slowly becoming the second Friday night. I've noticed a little bit.
Yeah. We don't work. Most people don't work standard 9 to 5s nowadays, so every night is party night.
Hi, Mechanic Cat. Welcome
Hey,
in.
Mechanic Cat.
Hey,
Yeah. Why is Pecan just hovering,
He's on the
I'm
shelf.
sitting on the shelf.
but your legs are sticking out?
She's holding her legs out on the shelf. She's being quirky.
That seems really uncomfortable. But yes, I understand. This is your manic pixie dream girl arc.
It's for the.
I'm just here in this comic book store, and I'm just keeping
I
my
read the
legs up.
comic. I read the comic.
I really enjoy indie comics.
Like
like
Saga?
Watchmen. That's indie.
I'd kill myself.
Right?
I've already forgotten what the last season of Kamen Rider is called. It's called Geats. I don't know why I forgot that. I'm talking out loud about that because I need to watch the entire goddamn fucking series because Caleb Horace wants to talk about it.
I've seen parts of it. I've never seen a Kamen
It's
Rider before. besides that
awful.
one.
It's so bad. It's literally ass ramming bad. It's just pain and suffering.
It's okay, Mechanic Cat. I slipped the owner a 5. It's okay. They won't boot us out.
Look, The only thing good is this cute goth girl that they have who's like, I don't know, because I stopped watching 20 episodes in.
Don't worry, it gets good by the last 5 episodes.
No, it
It
doesn't.
gets good on
No,
the
it doesn't.
21st episode. Nelson, what
No,
are you
no,
doing?
it doesn't. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. I know it doesn't.
But what if it? What are you sure?
See,
How
the
am
whole-
I? How am I sure?
You
Because
fell
this-
into
Go.
you fell into the trap of getting into Kamen Rider in the first place.
Oh God, I know.
That's-
You don't have
that
to
is
tell me
very
about
true.
that. You don't have to tell me. I know it's a mistake. It's a huge mistake. And here I am still buying fucking merchandise for it and shit.
Ooh, what kind of?
I haven't bought anything for Geats because Geats sucks.
I meant in general.
I did buy a watch. Like a here. You guys want to see my watch?
Sure.
I mean,
Oh, absolutely.
Let me go see if I can find it. Hold on. It's gonna take me a while, so you guys introduce yourselves.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Yeah.
while Nelson's looking for his watch, let's have Captain Stump. How about you go first? Who is this robot that has joined us today?
Cyborg, apparently.
Literal
Hold on,
robot.
my
Robot.
mic is disconnected. Can you hear me?
We hear you now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I accidentally unplugged it. Hello, I am Captain Stump. I am captain of the Beowulf, a flying cruise ship that helps VTubers get to their collabs if they need it, and also a nice luxury destination. I'm into old video games, like military, old stuff, that kind of thing.
Wait, is it a dirigible?
Dirigible.
Yeah.
No, it's like it's
It's a spaceship. A dirigible wouldn't work in space.
yeah, it
There
works.
wouldn't be the
Oh,
outward
it's a
pressure working on the
spaceship.
balloon.
Oh, okay. No, that makes sense. Space
Yeah.
dirigible.
The void,
know-
it doesn't have enough pressure on the outside of the balloon. It would
Yeah,
rupture
but
immediately.
what if they're solar sails?
Yeah.
Oh, you're
but
so right.
Yeah.
yeah, no, it's literally a flying cruise ship is the best way I explain it.
Ooh,
Nice.
nice.
Like you ever watch Fifth Element? You know the ship that they go on?
Yes.
It's like that.
Man, I once had an idea for a D&D a D&D-ish style campaign that took place on a cruise ship. Would have
It's
been
a
pretty
cool
great.
place, yeah.
Would have had 8 people participating in it in some
Whoa.
capacity.
Cruise ships are deadly.
That sounds like scheduling hell.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I never went through with it.
Yeah, getting 8 people for something is a little tricky.
Well, no, it wouldn't be 8 people. It would be 4 people one day and 4 people the next day.
Oh, that's easier.
Still not smart.
It sounds somehow actually worse to me because then you would have to like, I don't know. It would be somehow a little bit worse because some people can
Yeah.
make other days. Maybe you'd have to like swap out people in those two groups. It sounds like
Oh, yeah,
It would be legit bad. It would be bad.
Mm-mm. Alright, then after that we have Pecan. Hello, Pecan. Who are you? What do you do?
Hello. I am Pecan, local head as Jiangxi. I like rhythm games. I like fighty games. I stream sometimes. I don't know.
That was good.
That works.
Okay,
Yeah, that's true.
Be confident. Be powerful.
I have soap shoes, and if they leave me up here for long enough, I'm gonna grind the corners of this fucking display case.
Great. Excellent. That.
Mind the
Wait,
DC shelves. There's nothing worthwhile on them anyway.
Okay, cool.
Well, don't get us kicked out, guys. Like, okay.
Nah, fuck you, collectibles.
The only reason the owner lets us in here is because we actually, we have comics. Like, people aren't buying these anymore.
don't touch the Iron Giant.
You
figure, kind of
buy
back on.
comics?
I mean, no, but I would.
I do. I buy enough for everyone. Have a look
Exactly.
at that shelf I posted in the Collab channel. That was all stuff I bought on one trip up north.
Wow. Yeah.
That was one
Valence
trip.
covers all of us.
Mhm.
Fuck.
I
That's a
bought
cool
this
one.
comic. I bought the comic that we're reading right now.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, congratulations.
Hope you enjoyed it. Then
I-
it's worth the purchase.
I mean, I didn't, but yeah,
Oh dang, that's the.
it's a good comic. But yeah, no, that's honestly a really sick watch.
Oh yeah, that artwork's really cool.
So the only thing that really sucks about that watch is the stupid charm that comes
I was
with
about to say that gun is a bit big.
it. The charm is gaudy and made of plastic.
What?
Yeah, it's just awful. Like the rest
Just
of it is
cut-
a really nice, understated watch that would look good just to the casual passerby and be related to something I care about. And then they're like, you know what this thing needs? It needs a giant plastic gun on it.
We just cut it off and just wear it. That's what I would do. I would actually.
Yeah, I would immediately take players to that thing.
Yeah,
I'm not cutting. I haven't cut it off yet. I haven't actually worn it anywhere yet.
just save the band and switch it out for something that doesn't suck.
Oh, that's a good idea. Just switch out the band.
Yeah, I'll probably replace the band at some point.
But the collector's value, if you destroy the trinket, that makes it worth like.
Well,
There's no collector's value in these.
Mm.
It's all garbage. It's all garbage.
Mass
It's
produced.
$190 watch.
That's why I legitimately do not buy like the nerd stuff anymore, right? Like I don't buy, action figures anymore, or my SH Figure Arts or any of that other stuff. It's because I've realized that it's all just plastic that only has value if somebody else sees the value in it. And there's
Like,
literally
Money in comic books. Those will only go up.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, sure. There's certainly not entire fucking bins full of comics at your local comic shop where you could just reach in and probably steal them and the owner would be like, thanks.
But it says number one.
Just
on the
don't buy those
cover.
ones. Buy the good ones, idiot.
Look, the cover says number one. It has to be worth something, then, right? Right, guys. It's not like there's like a million number ones out there now.
It's
It has
it's
to be worth
gotten like
something.
that for sports games. It's gotten like that, like literally like half a penny.
Oh my god, that's
Is
so
how much?
bad.
Yeah, like
Like
it's
NBA 2015 or something.
yeah. The person I know who runs a retro store says I will literally give you half a penny for the sports game.
Get
That's so
get the
bad.
pliers out and everything, snip it in half.
Yeah, he has it on the wall. He literally says we are giving now half a penny for sports games, and it's a penny that's been cut in half.
I don't understand how people are buying sports games. They go out and they spend money that they earned, however they did it, to purchase a game about sports.
People really like soccer.
And the reason they do it is because it's the new year. There's no reason to do it otherwise. It's the same game.
The roster's different. That's a difference, right?
It's not even that different. It's really
It's
not that
very
different.
I'm trying to think.
There's
of something
people that go out every year and buy the new Kamen Rider merch, even though it's still just people going around on motorcycles.
But at least it's like a
I
slightly
am going
different
to
plot.
nuke you.
Let's go.
Speaking of nukes,
Nukes!
Nukes.
how did you all enjoy the Apocalypse War?
Oh, this is my very first taste of Judge Dredd. I've never seen, like, Judge Dredd stuff before besides, like, I am the law. That was the only thing I knew about this performance. Was like, okay. Oh,
And that there's a cool Anthrax song that they made about him.
Yeah, that's why I picked this specific comic because they mentioned this comic run in that song.
Oh, well, that's
Yeah,
kind of
actually-
cool.
whoa.
I honestly never got into Anthrax, so I didn't know that.
Yeah, if you look at the lyrics, it says like something about like when Judge Dredd started the when Judge Dredd was in the Apocalypse War, the Saws burned the city down to the floor.
Fuck yeah.
Speaking of that, should probably get this open so you guys can see the comic as well. In case you need to go to a specific page. But yeah, one thing I saw that was really awesome about this was the very first page is like, hey, here's this piece of art. You can, cut this out, put it on some cardboard, and put it on your wall. Like, that is very inventive that I'm like
Because
amazed.
all of these came from magazines originally, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
2008.
very cheap, very pulpy magazines.
Yeah. I miss the days when we got little things like that.
Yeah. Just like undo the staples even. It even says, just take the staples out. It's fine. It's a comic book. And then just cut it out. And honestly, this art's amazing. Like, one thing I was already like blown away when I first started videos, like, whoa, this art is very good. It's very like dirty, grungy. I mean, from what I knew coming in, I was like, okay, Judge Dredd takes place in like a future megacity. Oh wow, this is a megacity. This is disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like a bit of like context, I guess, to what's like happening pre this is like essentially the entire world has been nuked through basically Cold War stuff. I'm just really summarizing it. Like
Mm.
there's more to it than that, but basically what survived were these mega cities which had these nuclear defenses that could withstand all of like the actual Cold War going hot. And there's like a bunch of them everywhere. There's 3 in America. I think there's 1 on the moon. There's like 1 in China, and there's 1, of course, we learn in the Soviet Union.
What about Europe? Just gone?
I don't.
Oh,
I don't
absolutely.
remember.
It's Europe,
I don't remember.
Africa just gone?
Australia completely untouched.
but nothing
Oh
changed.
yeah, no.
Yeah.
Like they don't even notice what happened. They just go about their day and go, won't sing Matilda, won't sing Matilda.
Over in Australia, they're dealing with a Mad Max situation, so they got their own shit to worry about.
Yeah, they got hit- they got-
the
they
mega
got hit-
cities fear Australia.
They didn't even get nuked at all. They just said, okay, everyone's going crazy. Let's go Mad Max on our own terms. Fair enough.
Yeah,
I was gonna say they got nuked, but nothing changed.
they nuked the parts where no one lives.
Won't sing Matilda.
Yeah, so far, the way it sets up is very just good. Like, one small accident causes all craziness. Well, not really, we won later, but still. Like, if you had
I really enjoyed this comic when I thought that there was literally nothing wrong with these people. I'm like, this is
Yes.
awesome.
Like,
Just one day somebody drops something and the entire city burns.
Well, to be fair, there are block wars that happen.
Yeah, no,
Pretty much just-
I got from context that block wars, they don't happen frequently, but they do happen.
Yeah, not to this scale, but
No. Also, I just love how everything's just a reference. Like, every name is just some famous person.
yeah, I actually
Unfamous
jotted
person,
down.
but
I jotted
very
down
specifically. Yeah, go for it, Stump.
I jotted down a few of the names. So there's Pancha Villa, Betty Crocker, Betty Boop, Charlie Sheen. Let me see what else I have here. I got to go through, but there's a lot of goofy names that just pop up for the
There-
names. of
They're
these
all
block-
really funny.
There was
The
a
best
person,
thing is
Oppenheimer.
Mega City 1 is the east coast of the United States. A lot of these named after British comedians. Like the Ricky Fulton block, he was a Scottish comedian for a really long time, big in the 70s and 80s.
Oh
Okay,
yeah, huge in America.
I
though.
know what happened that caused the Cold War to go hot. British people, culture influenced America. There we go. They just started importing all this stuff over. Like Beatles, okay, Beatles are okay. Get the comedians. Oh no, now everything's gonna change and go horribly wrong. I'm
Well, this is a
down.
British comic, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
2000 AD. Valence,
Like,
you said you were looking
uh,
for those comics, so I haven't even went over there once. Like, you just couldn't find any.
Yeah, so 2088 is still being produced, but very much falling out of favor with the general reading public because you see, there was only the one Judge Dredd movie, or two, I suppose. So people don't buy them because they don't recognize the name from the movie posters. So 2080 getting increasingly unpopular, much to the dismay of like every British comic shop owner.
Just
The
rebrand.
newer one was really good. The newer
Oh,
movie was really, really good.
I thought there was just
Yeah.
the Stallone one. What do you mean? There's another movie of Judge Dredd?
Was it Carl Urban?
There's
Yeah.
yeah.
It was literally done as like, you ever watch I don't remember what the movie was. The Raid.
The Raid, yeah.
It's basically The Raid, but with Judge Dredd, and it's Carl Urban being Judge Dredd. It's supposed to be
It's an
framed
excellent
as
movie.
it's framed as a single day of Judge Dredd's job, and it's just supposed to be like a normal day.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
Oh, I'll have to see it then.
Legitimately
weird.
made on a shoestring budget and just amazing.
Oh,
Oh, that makes me.
well, that's why it's like I liked the because I liked the world of the first Judge Dredd movie. Like it was gross, it was nasty, it was bright, there's so much going on, you know. But if they could just take that, like if they gave, who directed that? That was the dude that did that one like Punisher short, right? Or whatever, like ages ago.
What's his name? Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I don't know who. He was some famous person's son, and I think he actually went. What?
That was the director of Dredd,
Oh,
Wait, who?
well, I guess he fucked up then.
Pete Travis.
Was it? Shit.
Yeah.
So wait, the guy who made the Punisher show also made Dredd.
Well, no, not the Punisher show, but there was like
An unlicensed Punisher short,
Oh, gotcha.
which then he then converted into making actual movies, I guess.
or something like that. But yeah, no, if they just gave him more money to like flesh out that world, I feel like they could have done a good job. Just I don't know why they didn't. Maybe the movie didn't do well, and I am just fucking sitting with my rose-colored glasses on. I'm just, this movie's fantastic. Everyone I know loves this movie.
What? Wait, you're talking about the Stallone Dredd?
No, now I'm talking
No.
about Dredd, not Judge Dredd.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
The Stallone Dredd is a travesty.
Oh, it fucking did
It
terrible.
fucking sucks.
But his
I was-
acting is great in it. He's like an actual comic book character.
He said, "I am the law." He did the
He
thing.
did the thing, and then he took his.
Yeah, but the thing
hell
exists
no.
because he did the thing. This is he wasn't like I'm 20 years in the future, people are gonna be like, this is the funniest thing I've ever seen Sylvester Stallone do. He
I
didn't
sort of-
do that with that intention.
I just want to comment on this panel, like the use of riot foam, where people just get stuck in place with like pepper spray, basically, like pepper spray foam.
It's horrifying.
The,
They just slaughter people in this.
Oh yeah.
the police
Hey,
brutality.
the
in
wire
this-
foam's non-lethal. It dissolves eventually. It's just like Spider-Man.
Yeah.
When they then use the poison gas on the crowd later, less like Spider-Man.
It's not poisonous. It's anesthesious. I mean,
It just happens to kill 1 in 250.
Yeah, one out of 50.
out of a few, like it's they say, hey, better some die than everyone die from this war, which won't happen at
Which is
all.
brought up a lot. They mentioned that a lot. They're like, might as well kill all these people, because if they didn't, they would just kill themselves already.
Mm-hmm. Because
Yeah, a lot of people die in this.
yeah, like it's like, okay, first of all, we start with, okay, ice cream to the face, everyone dies. That's how it ramps up. We gotta get to the parts where it happens. Also, I love the designs of their like weaponry, like these like floating tanks, the bikes.
Oh yeah.
This future
I always thought
style
the
is
bikes were cool.
amazing.
The bike.
Just ramming through dudes with the bikes, just gunning them down.
Yeah.
Listen, they got a job to do, and
All clear.
If you gotta crack a few eggs to do it,
Excuse me.
and by eggs we mean humans.
Much better.
Another thing to like point out, I guess this kind of goes without saying though, but one thing that happened with the Cold War was that the Justice Department, like the judicial side, said the president wasn't fit to run anymore. So now it's just the judicial branch that's left.
Based.
Yeah, it's just the Chief Justice.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I have a question. Why does every megacity have the same judge structure?
Because it worked with this kind of thing. It worked in that it was the best idea that they can come up with. Like, it worked better than having a president because a president led to them having a nuclear war.
And so every megacity has the similar judge structure because it's so effective.
With this amount of people, it results in it's just how it kind of came out too. It's
It
just
just
like,
works.
oh look, the Americans are doing this and it's kind of working, so we should do it too.
I see.
From what I don't know, Pecan might know more because I'm not the Judge Dredd expert. I just like him a lot. I think his comics are cool, but I
Yeah.
don't know everything about the plot.
Oh, sorry. I was gonna say I think that is pretty much how it went. Where it was like, yeah, this is a structure. You know, we give the fucking cops like the power of judge, jury, and executioner,
Mhm.
and we just let them do their thing. And then everyone else looked over and was like, well, that's.
Enough.
I mean, it's working. Yeah. But what if we made it communism? Yeah.
Arrest yourself for that thought.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
I mean, here's the
I'll go to Siberia now.
Yeah, there's like slight differences, like the Texas ones having hats.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's cowboy hats.
It's
That
so
makes all the
funny.
difference.
Because you got
See, Megacity, Texas is just like the original Megacity, except everybody has hats.
And everybody is a judge because they all have guns.
you got fucking Mega City 1, Mega City 2, and then just Texas. It's
Hat
so fun.
Megacity.
Yeah.
Texas City.
It's the
I
team.
mean-
it's the Team Fortress Megacity.
Yeah,
The main thing to note is the first, 230 issues of Dredd are just like a straight comedy book.
Mhm.
There's a whole bunch of world building that's just a bunch
Hilarious.
of British people saying, yeah, this is what Americans are like. If
So-
Texas Rose City, they'd all wear hats on their
This is
violent
you.
police state.
Mhm.
So the reason why this comic run happened, and I think there's like a little note in my book, was that John Wagner, one of the writers, thought the universe of 2000 AD was getting too big and he needed to scale back. So he needed an event to do so. And this was the event to do so, was literally blow everything up.
Just fucking nuke Mega City 1.
I mean, that's a common thing in comics. Like, okay, this is getting too big for us. Supposed to be. What do we do? Kill everything.
Fuck, I didn't know that. That's funny.
Now,
I mean,
in
most of them aren't
retrospective,
brave enough to actually kill everything.
They do
Yeah,
it
in
for a
this
few
they
months.
actually kill people all over the place. I'd also like to mention Judge Dredd has some of the most impressive plot armor I've seen of any character in existence. Like
Well,
like
that's
to
because
talk
he's no
about-
ordinary man. He's a
we
judge.
Yeah.
We like to talk about Bat God and stuff like that. But Bat God exists in a place where there's,
Gods.
super powerful aliens and gods and stuff like that. Judge Dredd is just a normal dude in a normal place
He's just a man amongst men.
with
What-
abnormal weapons, and that's it. And
So-
he just survives.
So I thought about this and I was like, well, he kind of needs it for him to survive this kind of event.
Well, obviously he needs to survive. The comic doesn't really go on without him.
He dies.
Oh,
Yeah, so he
okay.
kind of needs the plot armor to survive all this goofy stuff happening.
But it just makes
Right.
him
So
that
you
much
say
more
he's an
impressive.
ordinary guy, but the story right before Blockmania does actually go into this. So the training to become a judge is an 18-year course, and 15 years in, you go on your first official mission out with the judge out into the dead earth to just do whatever. And if you don't turn your bike sensors on, for example, you get fired immediately.
That's like the driver's test from Heck.
Like, there was like a mention later where one guy starts getting like hysterical or whatever, and Judge Dredd beats him up and says they should have caught this during his training or something like that.
Like after stuff got nuked.
Fucking
Like, okay,
susceptible to hysteria. Should have seen this during training.
your city got nuked. Why be hysterical? Love it. Also, I love how just crazy all the people are. Like, these people are not like different or weird. They're just like, okay, I just made some super poison that will kill everybody. Just, simple bit of, acid and plastic. Here's some guys we kidnapped, by the way, for test subjects. It's fine, we kidnapped them. They're pores. And just does that to them.
One of them says, like, we shouldn't fight with sticks and stones. We need to fight with modern weapons. So, like, literally, like, makeshift chemical weapons.
Yeah.
Can we mention Max Normal here?
Oh, yeah, let's go.
Max Normal is
Dredd's
incredible.
informant.
Is he a recurring character?
Yeah.
Like, because I get he's probably somewhat of a recurring character. Like, how much plot armor does he
Charlie
have?
Fool.
He has enough.
He has enough to
Max
keep
Normal's
showing up
thing.
from time to time.
Yeah, Max
He's
Normal's
enough-
thing is he's the man who's so normal, it's weird.
He has enough. He has enough plot armor to completely survive of drinking champagne. Remember, he hasn't drank any water this
Or
entire
bathed.
time.
Or bathed in decades.
Cleaning spray. And, I saw like champagne as in like SHAM. Like, this isn't real. This is fake. As is everything here. Yeah, I just love how explosive everything is. Like, there's constantly like blaster shots going on in every panel, more or less.
There's like
Yeah.
people dying in every single panel.
Yeah.
Each of these chapters are like 4 pages long, and in those 4 pages, at least 2,000 people die.
Hundreds of people die
Look,
every page.
It's a mega city. People are gonna die. Like, we start off with like, oh hey, you know what? We have a death cloud coming to kill the city. What do we do about it? Well, I guess we could like have a tornado suck it all up. But after it goes through a whole building and kills that whole entire 70,000 people tower. Cause
You know what else got me?
Go ahead.
How many judges die?
yes,
Oh yeah.
Because when you talk about judges in this context, you're like, oh, these are like superhuman people that they're expertly trained and they just kill everything in their path. But then you have dudes just like
sniping
getting
them.
shot regularly.
Yeah, and they do make a bit of a deal about it. They do mention it. They're like, we're down 4 judges or something like that. Like they don't mention it like we're completely wiped out until much later when the Apocalypse War is actually happening.
Yeah.
But yeah, it takes a good amount of stuff to actually kill a judge. Still, but Judge Dredd is just so above a normal judge that he can just survive a ton of bullshit.
Yeah.
Right. Makes sense.
I will say though that my favorite I don't remember if they I don't think they do, but so the cool thing about like their little like handguns, like the lawgiver,
Mhm.
Yeah.
is the fact that like it's just coded to like their like palm signature.
Oh.
And if anyone else tries to pick it up, it just explodes in their hand.
Oh, a DNA gun.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's a plot point that was in both Judge Dredd movies, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also the switching of the ammo types by just saying it.
Yeah.
Also, the chief judge design, the eye patch, the armor.
What I didn't realize was part of these helmets are functional design. The badge on the top comes down to become a respirator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The glorious God Emperor on his golden throne.
You say glorious, they've gone through like 3 or 4
I
Chief
know.
Justices by this point.
Yeah.
King of a Hill character doing cosplay? Wow.
Whoa.
But yeah, just like the
I just love
snipers on like every corner.
Yeah, people are
Every-
constantly getting sniped in this whole comic. And this dude has the job of, I remember, unemployed executive. What does that even mean?
Well, you see, executives.
CEO of unemployment.
There's this. I just lost it. There's a really good Alpha Centauri quote about executives that I was gonna say, but that was a good game as well. One of those nice futuristic ones. But I just like how like this guy just strangles a dude. Just like, ha, you're on camera with Dredd, strangled.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, of the executive class. There we go.
Oh, okay.
19
Okay.
years unemployed.
But he's unemployed, but he's an executive.
Oh yeah, everyone
Oh,
in the
yeah.
mega cities is unemployed.
All of them?
Pretty much. Like,
The unemployment rate is like ridiculous.
80,
I forget what
80 something percent. Like 87, I
yeah,
believe. It's like, what's the jobs there? Robots can do almost everything you need. Robot workers, boom. Judges, I guess that's the employment, is the employed judges.
they have robot judges in this comic eventually at one point because so many judges were lost because they joined the Block Mania.
Oh, yeah.
those were emergency judges. They don't trust robots after the Call Me Kenneth situation.
Also, I like how just like, oh yeah, here's a building with guns out of every window. Sure. Where they got the guns, who cares? Everyone's shooting. Everyone's shooting everybody.
Those guys at the Charlie Sheen block are shooting at us. Gotta shoot back.
Charlie Sheen block.
They're always winning. Also, I was going with more death. Hi, here's a crowd of people. I gotta park somewhere. Let's just park on all of them.
I like how they immediately crash and he immediately gets on the bike to laser out and keep driving.
Yeah.
Alright, corpses unplugged the exit port. We can't leave because there's too many dead bodies in the way. Better cut my way out and run over more people.
But yeah, no, you were right though. It does feel like, especially in like this arc specifically, that it's just everything's just like it's like a bunch of kids in a fucking playground is what it feels like. Just like, yeah, well, I got fucking laser guns. Yeah, well, I got fucking nukes. Well, I
have better
My
nukes.
favorite part is that they just keep pulling out weapons. Like they probably just make up whatever weapon they need to for whatever situation in these comics.
Like here.
Like, sonic cannons. That's what we need.
Gotcha,
Yes.
bingo.
bingo.
Well, we started this arc with nukes. We need something bigger.
Yeah.
What about super nukes?
Step one is nukes. Where do you go from there?
Super nukes. Also, I like how I was like, okay, he's trapped in a net. Hey, bike, do this for me. Boom, the bike works.
Yeah, everything is
Voice
controlled in the future.
turbo nukes, actually, Charlie. Also, like gigantic lemmings, they plummeted to their doom.
Judge Dredd just destroying infrastructure to kill his enemies.
Who are also
Kill his
civilians.
enemies, random citizens.
Yeah, random citizen.
Serve and protect, but if I gotta kill you. Also, I like how, okay, there's a lot of water in this room. Ergo, whatever's causing this must be in the water.
Yeah, I mean that's a
It is really
good
good.
point. But also, earlier they mentioned they were trying to throw some of them in the ice cubes, and they just started giving up on that.
Yeah, just we're running out of ISO cubes.
What is an ice cube to be specific? I know what it is, but let's hear it explained for those that don't.
It's just a future jail cell.
Yep.
They don't.
Yeah,
There's a bunch of things in Judge Dredd that have like a future name, and then it's never actually explained. And you're like, oh, surely in like an early issue they'll explain it. No,
No.
like you'll see
But-
the term months come up frequently.
Do we actually
no
ever
explanation.
do we ever see the ISO cubes?
Oh
Yeah.
at some point, but it's,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think they're essentially like imagine like solitary cells, but really like standing room
Only.
like jail cells, basically.
Everything is just worse.
Everything is just
Yeah.
worse in the future. That's why it's the future.
the future it sucks here.
Don't want to live in a megacity ever.
Yeah, don't move to Mega City. This place sucks.
Megacity, Texas is popping off right now. Everyone moves there, so maybe go to there.
Yeah.
This guy's cool. I like this like cover. Like this is just like a radical spy looking dude. Like this is like a James Bond. Like he's cool.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Also, that last part took place in the Frank Zappa block.
It doesn't even matter, do they? They don't keep track of what blocks are what blocks.
No,
aside
they-
from like
and
the plot.
They just start writing like they just start
writing and making them.
they throw
yeah.
a
When I
dart
said
at a
Mega City is
dartboard
when I said Mega City is the East Coast, Mega City is the East Coast.
It goes from
The
Florida
entire
to Maine.
thing.
Also, this guy kills like multiple judges, and he's just like a normal looking dude. So that means he must be deadly and strong.
I think he's supposed to be one of the East Block judges that have come over here to sabotage.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Also, he has that max
Yeah,
normal part
he's-
again.
He's the Judge Dredd equivalent of wherever.
Judge Comedy Dredd.
The Judge Dredd of Russia.
Oh, here we got Max Normal. You know, strictly champagne and a cleano man.
Still got his fucking hat on.
Yeah, of course, because
He
he's
must be
based.
from Texas. He's from Texas City.
No, it's a bowler. He's from England.
You have to keep that. The hat stays on. Thank you very much.
You told me England doesn't exist anymore.
That's why.
Max Normal's the only one left.
Ah, the last surviving Brit.
Does not
What I
shower.
wouldn't
Drinks
give
only
to have a
champagne.
It's like
pint and some
it's like-
Gregs.
it's like Guilty Gear, where people from Japan have superpowers. It's like people from Britain after I got nuked become have superpowers.
But he's the only one.
Mm.
Fucking Guilty Gear.
Also, this guy just has a satellite with him. That's also
Yeah, it's like a little drone.
rest in peace, Judge Giant.
Rest in peace, Judge Giant.
And for those that want to see, yeah, this
Oh
is
no, I can't believe Judge Giant. I've gotten so attached to him over the last 2 pages.
So you
Well,
say
you've
that.
got to
but
read the other 200 issues.
yeah.
I
exactly.
went to a comic book store and they had a Judge Giant figure.
What?
Yeah, they
Eventually,
did.
Judge Giant is a legitimate character, and eventually he gets replaced by his son. Surname is also Giant.
Giant.
So,
Giant.
guess what Judge he is?
Judge
Judge
Giant.
Giant.
Exactly. Oh, and there's the map of the
What
mega
am I
city as well.
reading?
Yeah. Here's Mega City. It's literally just like, hey, Florida, the South, Detroit.
Oh, that's everything.
Yes,
Yeah.
New York.
In that entire span of land is just all of these blocks.
All
Like that's how
cities.
overpopulated their Earth is at this point.
How many people are in a mega city?
They said,
Hundreds of millions.
They said one. Block,
I don't know.
one
Count
ci-
up the death count.
They said one block was about like 1 million people or
a
something
million.
like that.
Or, I
Like,
thought it
No,
was
one block's like,
70K.
Yeah, one block's about 70k. That comes up
Okay.
in the Return of Judge Death.
oh, one nuke hitting killed like 100 million people.
Yeah.
Like that's how
Yeah.
closely together the people are.
Ah,
So like, take one skyscraper, multiply it by the entire area of this, or I guess divide it by the area of that, and that's how many people there are in times at 70,000, which comes out to easily 1 billion at least. Like this is like Bangladesh level of density.
Yeah, and also they have weather control. I found it weird that there were options for doing things like heavy storms and like hurricane stuff. I didn't get why that would need to be part of a weather control station.
Sometimes
What, you've never played SimCity?
Exactly.
Sometimes you just need to give a couple people,
A bad day.
100
Yeah.
million people a really bad day.
you never watched G.I. Joe? Their weather dominator?
I think the
Well, what-
implication is just that to control the weather of the entire east coast of the United States, you need enough power to stop a cyclone, which is, coincidentally enough power to start a cyclone.
Mm-hmm. See, a tornado and a hurricane, they go one way, just spin it the other direction and unspin it.
That's
Yeah.
unironically how you can stop one, by the way. There are actually some scientific research documents devoted to theoretical stuff like using nukes to stop hurricanes.
Would it work?
Technically, yes. Would you want to do it? No. The nuclear fallout. would
Nelson,
be
what are the
awful.
downsides of using a nuke to stop a hurricane?
Let's stick this highly radioactive thing in a blender and see what
Is
happens.
the worst that can
I
happen.
mean, not all...
Have you guys ever seen the Sharknado movies?
Yeah.
It's like that. In fact, there is one Sharknado where the Sharknado gets full of sharks, of course.
No
And then
way.
It electrifies because it sucks up a power station,
What?
and then it
Electric-
gets irradiated because it sucks up
Nuclear
a
plant?
nuclear power plant. So it's an electrified radioactive Sharknado.
What? How do the sharks
Yes,
survive that?
The sharks are still alive during all this.
What?
It's fine. Don't worry about it. Turn your brain off. The Sharknadoes are very fun.
That's what the same guys that did like Birdemic, right? That's all they do is just like,
No, because the
No.
guy who made Birdemic is 100% serious.
oh, okay. I thought there was like, oh, some guy has to make all these like dumb ones and be
Yeah.
the same person.
In-
Nope.
In in the same way that Tommy Wiseau is extremely serious that he's a good filmmaker, the guy who makes Birdemic is the same.
That's sad.
Shame. Yeah.
Oh, so this guy just like, hi, I'm hopping aboard. I'm taking this control of the station. Everyone dies. This is like some like Solid Snake stuff. Like he's a really good spy.
Yeah. I mean, he's probably designed to look James Bondish too. You know, he's not some hulking dude. He's, you know, suave and sleek, quick, acrobatic.
That's just how those Sovs are.
The Sovs. Dirty Sovs. Yeah. You'll get
Like a fat
Blockmania.
Like,
This
Oh
bike
shit!
is so
Yeah.
cool.
Hold on. Let me...
Yeah, we're still in Blockmania right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I like that nobody listened. Like, many citizens did not hear the Chief Judge's warnings. Others chose to ignore it.
Yeah, they're dancing in the rain and stuff.
yeah. It's nice. It's raining.
Well, yeah, because they don't get rain generally because of the weather control.
They should just make it rain all the time.
Nah,
This is
because then this
America,
shit
not
happens.
England.
Also, I like this part.
Did you know that rain goes down? Did you know that crime goes down significantly when it's raining?
I feel like they'd eventually adapt to it to be more.
The
crime.
judges are stupid.
They want the crime. Let's be real. We see later, later on
that's
that
what
they're
keeps
like,
them in business.
not even just that. They're like, hey, I'm pro this block because I made some of my best arrests over there. Is what some of like the defecting judges say.
Yeah, like we get all of our arrests from that block, so let's play for it. Like the reasons are so dumb.
Yeah, like Judge Dredd, he'll get us out of this mess of this flood. Should listen to the judge. I'm not gonna help you. You're gonna die for not listening. Also, look at that kick. Like, that is full force. Just
Yeah, that's
all
full
that
force.
weight into his neck.
To the back of that guy's head, and he survives this. He lives.
Judge training.
Oh no. Does the judge training just have get kicked in the back of the head day or something?
Yeah, it's like
It's
it's
18
like
years.
Muay Thai
They have
where you
get
just, like,
kicked in the
stomp
back of
on
the
your
head
neck,
month.
Yeah,
Well,
he gets hit with the raw vial with the poison in it.
Well, see,
Like-
what they do is they kick you harder and harder in the head so that you build up an immunity to getting kicked in the head.
exactly. That's before or after.
You know, you're referencing the immunity to bullets thing, and,
Yep.
well, just keep that in your mind.
What are you telling me? That's not how you get immune to bullets?
Works for poison. It works for lead poison. There we go.
Did you know that's unironically how mace works? You can build up an immunity to mace.
I would not.
If you go, if you go
I-
to
but I
police
don't-
training,
But I don't wanna.
yeah, police training in certain cities forces you to undergo getting maced regularly.
Surely fool. No.
Again,
I'd rather
I've seen
never
your,
get
I've
trained
seen
by
your fucking throne. I know what you plan on using those light bulbs for.
Huh?
Don't tell me that you wouldn't want to get maced.
I don't want. No, because that's in your eyes. I don't want to get maced. That sucks.
Yeah, and you know, fluorine gas definitely doesn't get in your eyes or
Don't
anything
breathe
like
it
that.
in, silly.
Also, this is honestly one of the best panels right here. He's infected with Blockmania. I'm with Rowdy Yates. Block. Who you fighting with?
What are you fighting for? My favorite bits of Judge Dredd are when Judge Dredd just loses
Snaps.
control. Yeah.
Oh, but thankfully somebody had a nice knockout canister, knockout gas, injector
Oh, he
gas.
He got hit
Well-
with it, like the raw like poison
Mhm.
directly instead of getting it
Yeah.
from the water. He got hit with the raw vial of it.
Like hyper concentrated.
Yeah, I like the panel before it where it's just like where is
Holding
it?
on.
He's just yeah, he's just slowly going just crazy.
Pick me up, and
Or
I
I
mean
think
now.
it's on the
Shut off.
he just nah, I'm good. Punches the dude in the face.
His willpower is extreme.
Nuh-uh.
Judge Dredd get Green Lantern ring? Base? Comic book fans? We won?
Look, he is a cop. Green Lanterns are cops. It works out just fine, right? Totally.
That's so based.
Crossover.
I mean, to be
win.
There's
fair-
a bunch of Batman Judge Dredd crossovers. I think
Yeah,
they should do
oh
at
my
least
Yeah, there
one
was
with
the Batman Judge Dredd crossover.
Oh, it's so good. The art in that one's
honestly,
fantastic.
honestly, let's just have a Sinestro Core Judge Dredd crossover.
I mean, is 2000 AD still like kind of owned by DC or?
No, I don't think they ever were. They like they had a deal with DC to
Oh,
do some reprints in America, but
okay.
Oh, I see.
2000 AD was always it's currently Fleetway. I'm pretty sure it was always Fleetway.
Oh yeah, Fleetway, they exist. I was reading some of
Mine
their comics
says-
earlier.
Mine says Rebellion. My copy.
Yeah, Rebellion has taken over all the like British magazines at this point, but I
Yeah.
think they're
Got
still a division of Fleetway.
Well, because I think it was Rebellion for a bit. I think Dark Horse had something to do with them. Like,
Dark Horse also put some stuff out, and so does IDW, because it's an international thing. They can license off the IP without giving full rights to an American company.
Comic like ownership, like if you go to like the business level of it, not like the comic itself, just like that can be so messy. Like I was reading about Malibu the other day. I was like, what in the world? All this stuff is going on. This is a lot. Like there's a lot of like people behind the scenes doing so much to get comics to exist in general. Like not just the writers or the actual people, but like the guys in suits and business ties. Like those guys, I'm like, what are you're doing this for comic books, guys? What?
Every single one of those is an IP that could potentially be worth millions of dollars. So,
And none of them will be because no one can manage them.
Just sell to Disney and it'll be fine. We'll be okay. But see how good.
Sure, Disney doing gangbusters right now.
Look at how the Marvel universe went. Like it's perfect right now. It's amazing. Everyone wants to watch Marvel movies. There's no hero fatigue at all.
I mean, from what I've heard, the viewer numbers for Secret Invasion are like under 1 million per episode, which basically means they're spending $250 per viewer.
Oh my god. That's so bad.
But think of how special you'd feel having the Disney Corporation spend $250 on you.
But think how much money they saved by using an AI to make the intro.
Wait, what?
Apparently that AI, they like specifically gave it a data set that they specifically created, blah blah blah. It's more complicated.
You can tell they made their own data set for it. It's still not good.
As I say,
it's not really hard because that data set was probably made from an existing data set that referenced
Marvel
stuff that they didn't own. So it's.
I mean,
it's.
Ethics and morality of data sets aside, it just looks bad in general. Like we can like talk about how morally wrong it is or whatever, but like just like physically wrong, like that's just ugly. I didn't know it was AI. I thought it was like, what are they? I mean, I saw like, okay, this is AI. Okay, cool. That's dumb. Why would you do that? This looks disgusting. But guys, it's a Marvel stuff. We gotta watch it.
No, we don't.
We
Operation Apocalypse, the death of Mega City 1. Wow.
Consume product and get excited for next product. Let's go.
I'm excited.
Are you excited?
Are you excited for the death of Mega City 1?
I can't wait to see what happens to Judge Dredd. I hope he lives.
I don't know. Something tells me that this is the one where Judge Dredd dies.
Are you sure? I mean,
no, it's not this one. It happens a few progs in. They have a cover for it.
Yeah, this cover goes hard. Look at this cover.
The nukes and the skull eyes.
Oh yeah, that one's good.
Their covers have been always amazing. I don't know why, but like they go so hard. Like it's like, yeah, this cover, you're gonna buy this comic now. You must buy it if you see this.
Oh, if you notice one thing in the prices in the top right,
it
has like Venus and like Mars.
Earth money.
Yeah, because 2000 AD claimed to be a magazine from another, like, an alien was running it, and it was being sold throughout the cosmos.
That's pretty cute. That's fun.
Well, that's cheap. I should go to Pluto to buy my comics. What the heck? Why am I not going there?
Yeah, what? You don't go to Pluto to buy your comics?
Well, I went 2G.
You pay the import fees? Loser.
Ooh, I feel that feels in the asteroid belt. That's pretty pricey over there.
You think somebody will go to Pluto and then be like, what the fuck? This comic wasn't that much money at Pluto. What the fuck?
Look, it's like Steam
I'm just
pricing.
gonna go to Pluto from now on. I don't want to do this anymore.
It's like Steam pricing where like in other countries it's really cheap because the lower standard of living and pricing they have there. So you just change it, just get your proxy to go to there. You know, get it for cheaper. There we go.
Oh, they got a price match from Pluto too. Like dudes are just bringing in things like, this is cheaper on Pluto. Can you please give me this price?
Oh God!
Please price match.
The future is so fucked.
Fucking Tharg.
I mean, seriously, it is right now because look at this image.
Yeah.
It goes so hard.
There's a lot
It
of
really
nukes.
does.
There's a lot of
The
nukes.
Apocalypse War.
Well, yeah, because they're firing the special nukes that split into 100 nukes.
The nukes.
Those really exist. That's what most modern nukes do.
Oh yeah, that is very.
They shouldn't have done that. That was a bad thing to invent.
Also, I love the design for East Meg 1. Like, they take like the Kremlins
just like Tetris.
and just like Tetris. There we go. Yes, Tetris. I mean, stacking bodies. That makes sense.
Their designs are
Judge.
really cool.
I love the designs. Like, let's take this like hyper American looking judge, but futurized, but make it communist. We got Vlad and the stars.
Yeah, and he's called the Dictatorat.
Oh no, the three of them together are the Dictatorat.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
there's
Okay.
3 people in it.
Got it.
Yeah, they're the party. At 3:03 a.m., missile silos concealed in the nuclear waste beyond the East Meg 1 launched the barrage. The silos launched the barrage. Everything launched the barrages. Torpedoes, even.
Yeah, they're torpedoing all of the east the Mega City 1 undersea like platforms for launching more nukes.
So good.
100 meters of reinforced concrete. It just goes through all that.
No, not just concrete, but rockcrete, which is
Oh,
different
yeah.
somehow.
It's future concrete.
Made of
The
rock.
concrete of the future.
Made of
Yes,
rock.
concrete.
Also, I like their design like twister bombs. Like, they're not just like regular bombs. These are special bombs.
These are special bombs. They drill through
Rock first?
rockcrete.
You need to do the lisp.
You can't do the.
Special bombs. You go through the rock.
I mean,
Yeah, I can't do the lift.
the
Your
funny thing
bunker that
is,
safe.
we kind of already have bombs like that. There's a type of bomb that does not explode. It just
Yeah.
it basically slices. It has katanas at the end, more or less, like blades that just
Yeah,
slices
it's a
through
bunker
stuff.
buster.
Well, not just
That-
that.
And it cuts through bullets that get fired at it. It's really cool because it's been folded so many times.
Yeah, no,
That panel in the bottom right goes so
Why
hard.
don't we just make our missiles out of katanas? Then they'd be invincible.
the people.
Because they would have to be folded over 200 times.
You,
I mean, yeah, that takes a long
If you-
time,
if-
but
if-
why don't we just get Japan?
because if you
to do
fold an atom that many times, it explodes.
Oh no!
The
see, that
katana
makes
is
sense.
so sharp that it cuts its own atoms, and those explode. Nuclear reaction.
Right.
hmm
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's like a panel in the bottom right where he's like, the people, what do they have to do with anything?
Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah.
12% of our
Both
population will die
judges
in
on
the
both
first hour.
sides say that.
Yeah, I'm trying to imagine like where do the people that actually live well live?
People
Are
that
there
live
any
well.
people
No.
that just
What-
like have
No,
a nice
there's-
life
Oh no,
and they're like,
yeah,
"Oh,
Max Normal's block. Max Normal's block
yeah,
is nice.
that was one of the guys that made the gas attack.
yeah, but they're still
Yeah.
fighting and stuff like that. I'm talking about
That
the
was
people
because they
that are-
were.
Mania.
they're like untouchable. They just live and go, oh, I can't believe there's a war going on.
I guess
Oh.
Well, they would be like that, but they got the chemical spray.
Yeah, unfortunately,
okay.
they still drink tap water.
Right.
let's see
of
the future.
course.
Nobody has anything good. They own nothing, and they are very happy.
In the future, there are no Brita filters.
There is
No, the Brita
So-
filter's provided by the government, and everyone gets it.
So Judge Dredd also makes the same exact comment as the other guy.
they
He's-
Love
exist.
Brita filters.
The citizens.
No,
Yeah.
about people not mattering.
those
Like they,
those filters
seems-
are imported and against the law. Time for the iso cubes. That's what we get.
Well, Dredd's reasoning is that they're all block maniacs,
Yep.
so why would they care that they're being nuked? They'd just think it was another block doing it.
Also, here is the nuke of nukes. Each missile carries 100
Yeah.
independently functioning warheads, each capable of obliterating an entire city sector.
Yeah, that's a lot of missiles.
So many missiles.
Oh yes, 7,000 plus warheads in this sector alone.
there's the Judge computers, the Judge robots.
Yep. Oh wait, no, update. 9,000. It's over 9,000 plus warheads. Somebody cracked me for that joke. That was terrible.
Vape, baby, vape!
Wow, literally me.
Vape Nation.
God, there's so
Vape
many
on
just like
3.
excellent panels of mushroom clouds in this entire book.
Oh, also, guys, here we have the new Bob Oppenheimer block.
Well, they mentioned
was
that Sector
Nuked.
403 was already nuked
Nuked.
once, and now it's getting nuked again.
Oh no, not again.
So is this what happens in the movie?
Yeah, I don't remember this part of the movie.
Nobody gets nuked in the movie. It's very small scale when you think about it.
I like when they like hit it with the thing and it just bounces.
Supposedly, the sequel that was planned for Dredd, the one with Carl Urban,
Mhm.
was going to have Judge Death in it. So
Yeah.
Whoa.
That would have
Oh,
been
that would have
sick.
been sick.
yeah.
Also, yeah, they just like nuke the slums. Parasite Boulevard. The Flea Pit.
Yeah, it's like when you're too fucking poor to live in the mega city, you gotta go live in the fucking flea pit, dude.
I can't
I
imagine
lo-
being too poor to live in the megacity. Like, if unemployment is 87%, then how bad do you have to be off to have to live in the flea pit?
Yeah, like honestly, at this point, even a dead body's more useful than you. Like that sucks. Oh yeah, they recycle dead bodies to power their city.
I mean, that's a lot of biomass. Don't let it go to waste. It's so much dead. Okay, here we go. Death toll over 7 million. So 4 sectors with a 7 million death toll, so we can divide that out to like a lot. Almost like 2 million each. Oh, here we go. By the
There
way,
he is.
there he is. It's our boy Judge Texas.
Yeehaw!
Well, howdy there, partner.
We don't want no
Judge
reward.
Texas.
And we have Mega
So
City
how big-
2.
How big is the Texas megacity? Is it just Texas?
It's Texas.
Or is it
I
like
mean,
the
I
entire
assume
middle? Is it the
I
entire
assume they
middle?
took over Mexico.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that would make sense.
I think it's
Where's Megacity 2 located, by the way?
West Coast.
Mega
West
City 2
Coast.
is West Coast.
Oh, okay. So it's just like Nevada, California,
It's
Oregon,
Hollywood.
Washington.
Yeah,
It's just Hollywood.
Well,
Yeah.
It's a very small megacity.
It's
Everyone
what
in the-
Los Angeles is currently.
Ah, yes.
I like how like we just he has a cool like he uses a hat. They would just have like, oh yeah, by the way, we have Mega City 2. You aren't that cool. You're just the second of us. Like you're not special.
At least give him like some sunglasses or something.
Mm. He has a pointy chin. That's the difference.
Yeah, and they both agree to stay out of it.
We'll be neutral.
Yeah, don't nuke us, please.
We don't want to be nuked. Thank you very much.
Wusses. Of course, Texas would be one of the wusses too.
Yeah. They don't want to get nuked, so we'll kill them after we kill City 1. Easy. Also, this part is crazy. It's like, oh, by the way, we're gonna nuke the ocean and make a giant tidal wave just to destroy everything.
Yeah, because there's like a giant wall against the Atlantic Ocean.
Mm.
I guess to like protect against like
Everything.
rising seas or something like that. I don't know. And yeah, to protect against nukes also. That was like the big nuke defense was that huge
Nuke
wall.
Yeah.
And then the wall crumbles. Dave Attenborough block. Oh,
I bet it was those filthy Jacques Cousteau blocks.
giant haystack block. Estimated damage? Total.
You'll rip that one guy.
Oh no!
No.
He survives the tidal wave and everything, and just to get nuked immediately afterwards.
Betty Boop block. Like,
I do like how the
crash.
block members are actually like themed after their cultural reference somewhat. Like the Betty Boopers are saying Betty Boop catchphrases while brutalizing people.
Yeah.
Can
Well, I mean, I
do.
feel like that's just kind of like war cries, kind of.
Where's Gargura Block? Yeah, the
Each-
HoloLens
yeah.
box.
Mega City Japan is just VTubers.
Oh, it's just, everything's named after VTubers.
Oh,
The
my
rich,
God.
rich people named the Keys in the Eye blog.
But what are their judges like?
Are you guys Gargura Block or Cali Block?
Kiara Block, here we go. I'm gonna get rid of all these other blockers.
Yeah, Egg the commander of Kiara Block.
I'm part of City Defense. I will. Rah, rah.
I will defend this block with my life.
No, I'm defending it with your death.
Oh, well, I don't give a flying fuck about Hololive. So
Coco Block. There we go.
actually,
Yeah.
there's a Shiori girl who's gonna debut today, and I'm like, maybe I'll actually check it out.
Yeah, I think me and Nelson are in the flea pit of the corporate
Yeah.
VTuber blocks.
the Western VTuber block. Just the
Oh my goodness.
absolute slums
That
of
is
Japan.
so cool, Charlie. In Mega City, Japan, there are no windows on the buildings, only TV screens, forever broadcasting its own VTuber.
I actually like this. Why are we not making this a thing?
What are the judges like then?
Let's make our own. Let's make our own Judge Sonas.
Judge OCs.
Judge Sonas.
There is actually a there's a Judge Dredd tabletop somewhere out there.
Oh fuck yeah!
I would bet there is, but I'm like, can you imagine making your own Judge OCs? Where like, you know, they're normal judges, but they can't wear a helmet because they're psychic or things like that, you know?
Oh, there is a side division.
I
Yeah.
know. That I was
It's foreshadowing.
They don't wear helmets.
that what Simpsons.gif, that was the joke. Thank you, Valence, for explaining that.
Well, you see,
Well, you see, my guy is actually a psychic, which is why he can't wear a helmet ever.
and why he
He's
wears it.
also beautiful.
He's from the Texas block, so he's got a little hat.
Yeah, he's got a little hat on.
A judge so buff, he has to rip the sleeves off the uniform.
He's from
Oh
the
my God.
Kansas block.
Wow, that's so cool.
Clark
My
Kent,
guy,
the judge.
my guy uses two lawmakers at all times.
Mhm.
He uses double pistol.
Because he had a twin and the twin died.
So,
Yes.
so the DNA still works with the gun.
All right, that's it. I'm officially next stream. Nelson makes his Judge Sona and makes Judge Sonas for his comic book club friends.
Let's go.
Nice.
Oh fuck yeah!
Judge
I do-
Sona.
I love that panel of him just dropping the cheap judge on his head. Just sorry, man.
Bitch, I need to shoot. Get off.
Sorry. Just shoot some more civilians. It's fine. We've already had a nuke go off. It's okay.
Yeah.
Listen, man's making the mother of all omelets here. Okay, let's be honest.
Honestly, if these are the
My
civilians,
judge replaced his tongue with a miniaturized lawmaker.
Oh my god, look at Texas City that Valence just
They show panels of like fucking the Mega City 2, and I just remember vividly one of them is just a bunch of dudes surfing.
Isn't like the water radioactive because nukes?
I think,
Not over
yeah.
there. They fixed it.
Oh, okay.
No, I think it's like I swear it was like their like surfboards were hovering or something.
Ah,
I might just be high as hell, but I swear to God I remember this.
I mean, that sounds like that could be a thing in this comic after everything I've seen so far.
Texas City looks wild to live in. It looks like everything is like a Texas roadhouse.
Yeah.
Also, I like kind of like, oh yeah, by the way, we could just like fix broken limbs with, you know, just electricity. Electromagnetic techniques. A broken bone can be
It's
healed
the
in
f-
minutes.
It's the future.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, of course, but he has to do it on the move. He has things to do.
He can't keep having his arm be broken. We need plot to go
Look
on.
at him flexing.
How does Judge Dredd find time to work out?
His life is working out.
Yeah.
Like,
He
have,
worked out for 18 years straight, and now he just works.
Yeah, they literally like worked out for 18 years straight.
I do find it funny that he does, as it goes into a little bit later, he does have like
a house.
he has a house. He has like an apartment in one of the blocks, and
landlady.
I don't remember if he ever goes in it. I
he
mean,
does
has-
occasionally because
No,
he
does.
He feels
They talk
kinship.
about
because he
his-
has his robot in there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they talk about his robot.
He feels kinship with it enough that
He-
when he gets dosed with the mania, he's like, "This is my block. I'm fighting for it."
Well, he also didn't get block mania because he was working so much because he kept using his bike's water
June
like
maker.
yeah water maker thing.
That's why all the judges
And
went
also-
crazy at first.
Also, he mentions that he doesn't want to go home because he doesn't want to talk to his butler because his butler is annoying.
Why does he even have the butler then?
That's
Like,
probably
I know
state
why
mandated
he
thing
has the
given
butler,
it.
but
Oh no, the butler was because the butler helped during the robot uprising, and it's like, oh fine, well I won't kick you out because you were helpful, but God I hate you, so I'm never coming
God, I
home.
hate you so much.
Come on, everybody, let's do the
Every-
apocalypso.
Yeah, everyone, let's do it.
I just love how joyous these guys people are like, "Hey, it's the end of the world. Let's dance to our doom."
And then there's their doom, another wonderful panel of a mushroom class.
It literally lands right on him.
Yeah.
Detonation. Population going splat. What a nice there's so many good John Mushroom clouds in this. Oh,
Yo, there's the guy who didn't get screened for hysteria, and he's like, someone in the academy should have spotted it.
Oh yeah, there it is.
yeah, okay, first of all of, like, Florida, South Carolina, Georgia got nuked right now. Oh yeah, literally everything under the 35th parallel got nuked out.
Florida's gone. Nothing of value was lost.
We're talking
literally
about
nothing of
100
value was
Yeah.
lost.
150 million people.
The
Wiped
guy's
out.
Jimmy Buffett.
People in quotes.
We lost Disneyland or World or whatever.
We
it
lost
is.
Margaritaville.
I said no. We lost a lot of the Margaritavilles. We didn't lose all of them.
Yeah, there's still the ones in the City Walk in Mega
Yeah.
City 2.
Tad status. Tad available.
Yeah, these are the super nukes.
Total annihilation
This-
device.
This is the funniest ass pull in this entire fucking arc. It's just like these, and then what happens to them is like,
Even better.
Yeah, these are incredible. I love the total annihilation devices.
oh yeah.
Look, why would they do this war if they know we're gonna destroy them? Alright, guys. Let's guys, you can't nuke me. I have I have a nuke shield. Thank you very much. I am impervious to nukes.
Yeah. Just yeah. Well, where does your nuke shield send the nukes?
Alternate dimension, idiot.
The alternate dimension where everybody has
The,
given up war is entirely peaceful.
as the missile strike there's wink out of existence. To reappear in an instant later in another dimension, another Earth. Total peace has reigned for 1,000 years. This gentle inhabitants of this idyllic world have no concept of the Holocaust about to befall them. They sure are pretty. Boom!
fucking-
Listen, hippie Earth was destroyed. Nothing of value was lost. Let's get a move on.
Who cares? It's an alternate universe. Who cares?
But alternate Judge Dredd just died. Also, I like that.
There wasn't a Judge Dredd on this Earth.
That's the difference.
In a world with total peace, no Dredd could exist.
Not even peaceful Dredd. But yeah, I like how they're like, okay, so we had to use all of our power, so we can't even talk to our forces out there. That's fine. We got a totally reliable guy. Kazan.
God, look at those shades.
I love the shape of his head.
It's just squeezing like a fucking juice box.
Yeah. Underwater kill pods. Surrender, or I'll raise your city to the ground.
Yo, this guy looks. By the way, this guy looks sick. This is a great villain design.
Mm.
I like the classes. I like any kind of eye thing. I always think looks cool.
90s
And so I kinda like
marshmallow
these classes.
mascot. Let the invasion begin! Like, they just have robot.
That looks awesome.
Like,
that looks so.
This
I love
looks
the
like,
robots
this
so
looks some
much.
kind of like
Taser
pulp
robot.
sci-fi thing. Like, I would see this in like War of the Worlds or something.
These look awesome, and I love this.
Can I ask why Judge Dredd gets to suddenly be like the commander of the entire megacity?
Because he's been
'cause
like
he's cool.
through so much.
He's
Yeah.
Judge Dredd.
Okay. I'm just checking. It's
Oh.
just seems weird that the Chano command is like, You know what? Fuck it, Dredd. You're the one in charge. Just do it.
They
Get
mentioned
it
they
done.
mentioned they mentioned
Well,
that the other second in commands are all dead.
Yeah,
Ah, okay.
everyone's
Yeah,
dead, and the Chief Justice got sent off to space. So Dredd's the guy who's cool enough to lead the rebellion.
Dredd is the only judge that gets constantly referred to by name by civilians.
Hello, Konami.
Oh yeah.
Usually with O drop,
Who
it's fucking
exactly?
Dredd.
There's like 4 people here. We have above me on the stand. We have Pecan. We have the cyborg Captain Stump. We have Howard Nelson, the superhero, and to the very farthest we have Valence the Voyager. So are you talking the vampire, the superhero but with energy, or the cyborg with a lizard?
So wait, Nelson, how long until your future hits the future of Judge Dredd?
Oh, my future is so far beyond.
It already hit
Judge
that.
Dredd.
They got nuked to
Yeah,
this.
this has already happened.
Damn, what's it like to come from a future where Florida doesn't exist?
It's pretty based. It's pretty based.
I mean, isn't Nelson's future 1985, and then Judge Dredd is
It's 1982.
2100?
82.
Yeah, but we're in the future year of 1982.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
So like there's like BC AD and then there's FY for
No.
future year.
No, we're just in 1980. I don't know why this is
It's
so
not
hard
that
for people
confusing,
to
guys. It's
understand.
1982
It's
when it
really
comes
not
from.
that confusing. I'm from the future. The year is 1982.
Mhm.
How is that hard to understand?
Exactly. As the foremost Nelson
Got it.
historian, I know all of this stuff of his lore. I make sure to keep
Yeah.
it.
Look how
in my- in
stupid
my-
these tanks look.
I love them. Like, just they're on the bikes with everything destroyed, 0 resistance.
And then they get gassed.
Yeah,
A lot of people die in these comics.
it's
They get
Absolutely.
The
radiated.
total body count, if you don't count the alternate Earth, is still enormous.
When I was reading
They got
the
more.
description to make sure I was grabbing the right complete case files, I think I read that it's like 80% of the complete population of Mega City 1 was killed in this event.
80% of a billion people is.
And the entirety of East Mega 1.
Oh
Yeah, they don't count their sobs.
Oh,
That's,
yeah.
We're talking about people.
Talking about people
Yeah.
here. Look, well, I was gonna say what's that one Finnish quote about the sniper, but yeah. Oh, I love this proverb, by the way. Don't bother me with your mere feathers on a chicken. Feathers on a chicken, sir. Old proverb by my Siberian clone mother. The clone mother. If you want to pluck a
Siberian
chicken,
clone,
it's easier if you first cut its head off. Also, I just love, like, the bunker squad. Operation Chicken Head. Like,
I love these robots. They're so goofy
they're
looking.
so good and goofy.
Yeah.
Also, it's like they just, like, grab people, taser them.
Yeah, just grab people immediately.
I think they're irradiating them because they keep calling them like all these rad weapons. So I think these are like literally
Gecko.
beams of radiation.
Oh.
Oh, you know, I only have one stream left. I got to the close to the end. We have Vulcan
So,
nerve pinched.
So they're like literally getting like microwaved.
That sounds terrifying.
That's fine.
Yeah,
Solid Snake survived it.
so
Yeah.
the top of their helmet comes down.
Mhm.
The badge part comes down. It becomes a
The
gas
law.
mask.
This comic is about the law. Or rather, nuclear warfare. That's kind of like the law.
Yeah, it's kind of the law.
Who has the nukes makes the laws, after all. Bugs
This
Bunny.
comic is a critique of Cold War politics. Actually.
I mean, I think the Kojima reference is accurate because, much like most of Kojima's works, it is like, wouldn't it be fucked up if we had a super weapon and used it?
Yeah. Also,
So,
we have
why
the
didn't-
Walter.
Why does the robot talk like this?
Because
does
he's a
he
shitty
do-
robot. He sucks.
Why does he do the awoo voice the entire
Wait,
time?
Nelson.
He's a
Nelson,
cringe
please.
robot who's terrible.
Maria? Hello?
Oh,
Hello?
Judge Wed.
this is crazy.
Literally, Walter's just like that because he sucks, and that's why Judge Dredd hates him and never
Yeah,
goes
because
home.
I would
Because
hate him
even if-
too.
When did this comic come out?
I would say the early 80s.
1981 and
Yeah,
1982.
because even back in the '80s, they knew that the fucking uwu voice sucks.
Deranged, sorry.
The wings.
Find Judge Dredd.
Also, like, our plan is let's just send the guy to space. He's our symbol of hope or whatever.
Yeah.
Also, they sniped a Drudge with that giant thing.
Yep.
Oh,
Good shot.
thank goodness a piece of, the weather controller just fell on them. But except for everything's on fire now. We have firestorms.
Yeah, the entire
Yeah, we
entire sky is on fire.
And they meant for that to happen.
Mhm.
Yeah, we meant for that to happen.
They sabotage their weather systems.
I like how the general constantly threatens to send people to Siberia.
Threatens, he does it. They just leave.
Oh, yeah, he
afterwards.
straight up just does it. Yeah, it's like his punishment though for like literally everything.
You are getting
Yeah,
Google
he's
locked.
like-
It is the only option. ISO cubes?
He's
No.
like, you're not-
Siberia cubes.
He's like, you're not going to the front lines. No, you're going to the back lines. You're going to Siberia. Get on the next shuttle off this fucking mega city. Get out of here.
Stop struggling, Maria. God, I hate this robot so much.
Yeah, I was like, are you kidding me?
Danger, Will Robinson. Danger.
Also, like how we have the cure, by the way. So, like, these people are fighting back on us. Like, we actually need them to be a little sane so we can occupy them and be useful, like, slaves. Which, of course, the robot.
So when I first read this, I thought the plot was going to be they have this thing that makes them really passionate about being together and want to fight. So I thought a huge plot thing that was going to happen was they were going to be like, well, how about we all recognize as Mega City 1 and they're East Mega and they make that us versus them. But they don't do that. I thought that'd be cool if
I
they would
love
do
that they don't do it that way, because that's just, like, too happy, feel good. Like, that's, like...
Yeah, it would be kind of a call out thing to like do, but I was like thinking like they're probably gonna do that.
I mean, they do kind of do that, right?
Yeah,
Like,
well, Maria does it.
Dredd literally tries to rally them together to be like, let's go. Oh, you're talking about them still under the influence.
Yeah, still under the influence and in tricking them into doing that.
Yeah, okay, I see.
But they don't do that. They just cure everybody and they're like,
Well,
we're
slaves now.
let's do it. This is so
this
fucked
part's
up. This
so-
is the most
This
is the most
sucks.
fucked up part of the comic.
Like, here we have them just, like, keep moving. Howling Blizzard,
Damn,
refugees
I
stumble
feel
south.
sick. I don't know why.
This is the most fucked up thing ever. So all the judges are in these huge radiation suits
Mhm.
and they're fighting against the Sobs.
Hand
And
bomb.
then they get and then they fight. They go up to the civilians. They're like, "What how are you guys doing? It's radiated here."
Oh yeah, these people just fucking die.
Haven't you understand why the snow isn't lying? You stumbled into a radiation zone. Our rat suits protect us, but for you, it's too late. No wonder we feel sick. We're dying. Skin's starting to blister. We'll be gone in an hour. Please help us. Request granted.
They just gun them all down.
Just blast them.
Don't leave us like this. Please help us.
Oh, there's a bunch of refugees. Well, we've got some spare K rations.
So wait,
Should we
so
feed
we
them? No.
Forget
We
it.
have like the technology to fix a bone in like 2 minutes, but not the technology to cure radiation
No,
poisoning.
they have it. They're not judges or important. Or
Oh yeah, you know what? That
Well,
is a good
no,
point.
the
If
thing
they-
is that, I mean, look at how many of them there are. The invasion is still happening. Do you want to go, okay, well, let's set up our field hospital in the radiation zone
Mhm.
when you're
Yeah.
going to be dead within an hour in a
Yeah.
horrible, horrible way?
Well, that too.
and now Judge Dredd is like forming like the resistance.
Greetings, friends. Hypnotic leaflets. It just gets better and better this future.
And there are all those like annoying sing-songy cards that just keep going.
Hey, Lady of I, welcome, welcome. Radiation poisoning is a horrible way to go. Yeah.
Yeah, I was actually reading something about that recently about like the most irradiated somebody has ever gotten, and like apparently like his flesh turned into like slop, basically.
Ooh, yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, no, the slop flesh is actually a pretty common thing to happen in. I went to the nuclear weapon museum in Hiroshima, and they had some pretty unsettling
fair.
photos and
They
things.
irradiate you if you so choose to the degree that you want to experience it.
Hey, I'm sure if you kicked over some debris, you'd find something.
They'll just
Yeah.
fucking kill you if you want.
To the point where
8. Who do we appreciate? EASTMEG. I love them.
I think like another thing about that was like the people like treating the dude were like, fuck this, we're just gonna study what happens to somebody when they get this irradiated, and they later got sued for doing that because they were like, there's no way to help this dude.
Oh, are you
We
talking about the Japanese guy?
No, this was an American scientist at
Okay.
It's a
Los
little
Alamos.
Wait, was he the Demon Claw guy?
No, it was not
Different
him. It was
guy.
another person.
Yeah.
It was another person that got actually more irradiated than those people because he
Yeah,
was working with some kind of plutonium thing, and he got covered in it, and it was like he was technically the most irradiated anyone has ever gotten.
And then
And
when he got angry, he turned green and strong, yeah?
Yeah,
Of course.
exactly. But yeah, basically it just turned to the point where the scientists were like, "Fuck this, we're not even gonna try to help him.
We
We're just
can't
gonna
help
just
you.
see what happens to the." Like his urine became irradiated, his blood was irradiated, like it was like terrible, and they later got sued for doing that, for
Oh,
just
was-
studying
was-
him instead of
this-
helping him.
This was the guy who saved a whole bunch of people too, right? Because there was an accident and he, had to sacrifice. He like locked himself up to sacrifice himself to make sure nobody else got hurt.
No, I think he immediately ran outside. I think is what he immediately did when it happened.
Oh,
Actually,
to irradiate the surrounding area.
his footsteps were radiated, basically.
He just started running around and tapping people, spitting on them.
yeah, 'cause he
Cancer
was-
for you, cancer
he-
for you. You're cool. Cancer for
think-
you.
He literally couldn't tell what was happening. Like his like cognitive
that
was like
fast.
completely gone.
Also, like, I would just like get here's some random guns, by the way. Here they just got back from the West Lab. Rad man, you're for freedom. Stun
This scene
guns.
is
Potentially the most
this scene is
fascinating-
absolutely sick.
Yeah, these guns are amazing. These guns are an
Plot device
asshole.
guns.
If
I
there's
always
ever one.
love lasers like this, which cut just enough to accomplish what they want to do, but never more than that. It's like the blood in Alien, right?
Yeah,
Where-
yeah, yeah.
It'll
Where
only
the
go
alien,
through what
the
it
alien
eats
blood will
to go.
burn just enough to be a plot point, but never more than that.
Yeah,
There's also
these
sick that's
guns
like,
are
oh, well,
awesome.
these will overheat and explode. Yeah, well, let's test it.
So just don't explode on me. It's okay.
and the robot is still carrying the landlord.
And she's still crazy because he's like, you know what, I'm gonna make sure you don't inhale this gas. Oh wait, the gas is the cure? Whoops. My bad.
Literally like, whoops.
Slice
Blue.
those creeps. Oh, the fireballs are so cool. Look at this weapon, this goofy ass weapon that is just fireballs.
Where's it going? It's
It's just
What?
living
They're
fire.
tracers.
It just goes to the nearest person, I guess.
It's the future. Don't ask
They
questions.
have homing. You guys know what homing is in Magic. It's that.
It's a
The-
homing fireball.
The subs just have War of the Worlds technology. Don't worry about it.
magic missile at the judges.
Did more harm good than yeah. I just love these stub guns. They're just like you creeps have come far enough. Stub gun and just cuts the whole road
Yeah.
off. Oh, we got Betty Crocker.
Yeah, Betty Crocker.
A report to Kissinger bypass.
And we got some of the stub guns overheating and blowing up and killing entire squads of judges.
Yeah. Oh,
And
yeah,
they're
no
like
worries
cutting
about that.
through the entirety of these pillars.
Cut that pillar in half. Also, like how this guy just like, you know what?
This
This
dude
Suzer.
was the hero. This dude was the hero. This is like the most heroic thing in
Our
this comic.
efforts
we
go
could
to
do.
This is
nothing.
one of the sickest things I've ever seen in comics.
Wish me
Dude
luck.
is like, shit, we need to get this done, and just jumps and holds the trigger down.
Hold the trigger while he plummets. For freedom! For justice! For Mega City
For Mega City
1! Splat. Gotta hand it to him. He sure knows how to go out. And kablamo. Kabloomer. Look at that. The link is gone. Everything is destroyed. Oh, yeah, also, inform the war marshal you have failed. and spend the rest
You
of
do.
my life in Siberia? You inform him.
Oh, and these judges that got killed by the the emergency stop.
Oh yeah, just I'm gone.
Emergency stop! Whoops. Oh, rat super above. Just stub it. Oops. Also, fireball on Judge. Nope, that's fine. Bite cannon, maximum elevation. That ought to keep him off our backs.
Yeah, we get like the really cool like shots of like the resistance fighter. Like the resistance has been like slightly organized now,
Mm.
where like some of the people who used to be fighting in Blockmania are now fighting with the judges to hold back the Sovs and stuff.
I trust
Yeah,
Arctic
because-
conditions will sharpen your wits. Report to departure point. Yes, War Marshal.
Yeah, because before the Blockmania, the Blocks did already have their own
Defense.
city defense groups. So they're doing their thing now that they're saying again.
They're actually doing their job instead of, fighting each other. Also, yeah, the enemy is fleeing. We'll crush them as cowards. Let's go rush in. Within seconds, the charge attained a temperature of 100,000 degrees. 100,000
Yeah, those-
degrees. What does that
those
like
guys
Destroy
mean?
that rockcrete, dude.
Those
Rockcrete
guys
melts
are
at that
really
temperature.
fucking dead.
Like, that sounds way too hot.
It's fine, it's just the earth, the floor.
It's just
Or
literally
lava.
everything melting. It's lava now. The building is melting. Oh yeah, streets of
Why
fire.
would you be on city bottom unless you were poor?
That's okay. It's fine.
Let's get out of here on our cool motorcycles.
Judge Dredd, yoo-hoo.
Walter's still fucking up.
It is nightmarish. Like, that's what I'm really enjoying about Judge Dredd is everything is played a little comedically. But if you just think about how horrifying everything is, it's like, wow, the future sucks. This is terrible.
Oh yeah.
Also, like, for instance,
Oh,
we got
speaking of
horribleness.
awful,
Hey, everybody, do you want tetanus? Here, enjoy some tetanus forever.
no, this is worse than tetanus. It's strobing beams that cause everyone to go insane or have temporary epilepsy.
Fuck.
Yeah. But it's fine. Judge Dredd's cool. He can survive it.
Wait, we missed that earlier. When they had the sonic cannons and they pacified that one block
And the guy was
where they
climbing.
just were. No, and Judge Dredd was just like, keep the sonic cannons on to keep them from fighting like permanently, like
This will make brain
because
damage,
they're like
though.
advising, they're like
Well, those
advising them that their hearing is gonna get damaged, and he's like, I don't care.
That's
Well,
that
those were
problem.
sonic cannons. These are phobic pulsars. Very different, you see.
Yes.
These ones hate people. Also, I like how the cursed earth, like, that's just, like...
Yeah, that's where all the mutants are. That's where like there wasn't mega cities, and those are the places that all got hit with nukes during the hot war, basically. So it's like completely unsalvageable, like Earth, where like if you're even too poor to live in mega city,
You live in the mutant
you
boonies.
you live with the mutants, and also like mutants aren't allowed in the mega city, that kind of thing.
Retired judges are also sent out into the cursed earth. Because if you get retired as a judge, it's not a good thing that you've done.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
you
can't...
should not be able. You should not be able to live to see your retirement.
Oh, you can't make it on the streets anymore? Well, leave the city. Bring a lot of them.
Yeah, pretty much. It's bring a lot of the lawless, I think, is what they say.
You're gonna die like a man. You don't die of old age. You just go out into the wilderness and either make civilization happen out there or die trying.
I don't remember his name, but there's some dude out there that headbutts things really good. He was in the movie.
Mm-mm. Also, I like
Yeah,
how we got to this part with, like, treachery, arrest yourself. He's like, nah, I'm good.
They don't go into the outside very much in the Carl Urban movie, but outside of the walls of the mega city, it's just wasteland and cannibal mutants, which arguably might be better than being out here. I have no idea.
Radiation mutations and cannibalism, or
I don't know. What do you guys think? Would you rather deal with cannibal mutants or
judges.
judges and the bustle of the city?
Well, you see,
Just
I'm
don't,
telling us, I would be one of the judges.
Oh, of course. Yes, you would be a judge. Yes,
That's
you're.
With my judge Sona.
My God, oh, yeah.
just don't commit crime, guys. It's that simple. Ignore how big the crime book is and everything's illegal. Just yeah.
One of my favorite things from the FPS game is that like you can't what is it?
You can
Like,
arrest anybody.
Yeah, one of the reasons you can arrest like a random civilian for is like
Looked at a judge.
what is it like? Like unregistered goldfish possession or something like that.
I was playing and I started losing my mind. Was one of them was illegal possession of a hamster without a permit.
From now on, I am the dictator rat.
Yeah, like the chances are if a judge arrests somebody, they probably have done something illegal that they
They'll
can just
find
pull up.
something to stick to you.
Yeah, exactly.
Look, everyone's already being alive is illegal.
So like in
No,
the game, you can
that's
just
Judge
arrest
Death.
everybody.
That's Judge Death. That's
Motivation.
something completely different.
What? Oh goodness, that's actually.
Oh yeah. Oh, egg. There's there's some big ass. Yeah, somebody explain the other judges to him.
Okay, so Judge Death comes from an alternate dimension where the judges realize that, oh, only living people commit crime. Therefore, if we make life illegal, we'll be sorted. And
Yeah.
what should the sentence for the crime of life be? Oh, death, of course. That'll sort it out. And so they killed everyone.
Okay, that sounds pretty awesome. I want to see that next. Okay, no, I'm gonna read soon.
Yeah, it's sick.
Also, yeah, like they capture the chief judge. Well, it's all good. Oh, also psychosurgeons.
Yeah, like they cut into his brain to remove all the parts that make it so that they don't agree with him. Like that's so like crazy.
Also, yeah, you killed all those people. No, they killed themselves. It was suicide. Thank you very much. I'll arrange you to have similar. This guy with like the hat, or not the hat, the weird like mohawk fin. He's just goes through so much in this.
He comes out of it okay at the end.
We'll see at the end.
I mean, he's definitely spending time in an ISO cube, but he's not dead.
And that's it gets worse than that, but yeah. Also,
we find out what happens to sympathizers here.
There's only one sentence for collaborators. Silencers. We won't help them again. I have to agree, you won't help them again. Just full on everyone dead.
It's fucking brutal.
You know what? Let us work together, and together let us make this city great again. Yeah, I see what they mean.
Oh, they make like a talk.
He is brainwashed.
I like how they make like a talk show.
Curfew.
They don't
talk.
they don't have like a what's the word, like a State of the Union kind of thing that he does or anything. No, he just goes on a talk show to do this.
Well, I think this is a British thing coming through because in British politics, there's a television show called Question Time, which is politicians going and being asked questions by the general public.
Wow, that
Wait,
sounds as exciting as C-SPAN.
I was about to say that's real.
No, British people. No, British people aren't real. Actually, that's just a myth they make up to scare you as a child. Don't believe their lies.
Ooh, thanks. I got worried there.
Also, kind of like what they're talking about, like, hey, you know, Judge Dredd's kind of cool. Like, yeah, for an accident of birth, he could have been one of us. Like, all these people could have been, you know, on the streets of East Meg 1. No, these guys sucked. They're in a straw. Where are the heroes now? Right here, by the way.
Cool capes.
Look, they're evil. They get cool capes.
Yeah. Don't you like capes are cool in a way?
Yeah, I don't wear one.
I'm more of a fan of like side capes. You know, like you got cape on one
Ooh.
side. on like the
Over
shoulder.
the shoulder
That's
ones.
very Japanese of you.
Oh, is it really? No!
I
Are you
mean-
kidding me? One of my
We
models
are
has that, and I
Oh,
didn't know it was.
Well,
Yeah.
it could be like a kind of like a Greek style. It's like a toga-esque.
I saw a British soldier have it with,
Mhm.
but it was their coat. It was their coat. They had it hanging on one side of their shoulder, and I liked that. So I did it for a model. I didn't realize it was a Japanese thing to do.
a really
think
good solo cape is okay. Astro City Samaritans. His like actually connects to his arm, his hand even. Like, let me find the one because it's basically like a very unique cape style because like it attaches to his hand and his shoulder.
I'm so mad that's like a Japanese thing. I don't want to be a weeb. I don't want to.
Side capes have been used in many forms of aristocracy throughout the world, so don't worry about it. Like,
Okay.
that's a French aristocracy sort of thing. So, don't lose your head about it.
Or do. Could be fun.
I might lose my head about it, and I'll just get a new one. It's okay.
But yeah, here's his cape.
Yeah, that's cool. But like the one I have in that alternate model has it from the shoulder.
Yeah, kind of like, okay, here we go to get some numbers that we're talking about. Like, in my special commission survey, 97.9% of them said they prefer it. Oh, let me find the.
I mean, these are like 1984 propaganda numbers. These aren't anything you can base things off.
Oh yeah, unemployment rate was 87%. Has this changed under the new rule? Yes, of course, 100% employment.
Yeah, because the Sov satellite cities are all just slave camps. Siberia is that.
That's employment. They get paid.
Yeah.
I
Is it
don't
true they're
think they
holding
do.
street parties? I'm like rereading this.
Yeah.
It's true they're holding street parties in all the occupied zones. They sure are.
Whooping it up in fine style. Hey guys, follow me. This is some like Hitman stuff.
Yeah.
Tell me this, Chief. Are you a traitor? And then like his like self like comes out of the brainwashing. I am a traitor. I deserve to die.
Just
Agreed.
Yep.
Yes.
You're right.
Yes.
I find you guilty of
Jesus.
treason.
Man, that sucks. I
And-
can't believe I'm dead.
And for the
You
best
can't
part,
kill me if I'm gonna kill myself.
I really love next prog question mark.
God, imagine that being just like,
the actual ending.
well, no, just like
Yeah,
being like a teenager in the fucking 80s and just like, wait, hold on.
He just shot himself.
He just shot himself. Wait, what do you mean I gotta wait?
Luckily, it was only a weekly book.
Yeah. Wait, was it weekly?
Judged
Yeah,
when
2018 is still weekly.
Wait, this man, the world is dead.
It's like Shonen Jump, but better.
It's like Shonen Jump, but British.
Close enough.
Okay. They're both island.
British Shonen Jump.
Okay, so they're both island countries ruled by a monarchy with obsession with cues. I think they're the same people. Let's be honest. You could swap them; they'd be just the same.
I mean, there's also the train obsession. Like,
Oh my
genuinely, these are two
goodness!
very similar countries.
Into Nick
Oh my
shove and jump. Also, here's the best part. Like, hey, I'm gonna take his gun. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get his badge. Conk.
No, my actual favorite part about this, and one thing that is like a kind of like a key feature of like Judge Dredd is the fact that you never see his face,
Mm-hmm.
and like you never see his head. And it's like I think it was up top when
Yep.
one of them's just like, oh, so that's what he looks like.
Oh, so that's what he looks like. We don't get to see it. Is the best part. Like, oh yeah.
No, we never get to see his face. There's a
And that's right. You can't.
There's a panel where he does take it off or whatever, I think, but like isn't it like censored or something?
is it it's always hidden, or at the very least like the top part of his head is hidden. Like
Yeah.
Here.
what was it? I think there was another arc where he like he had to stop being a judge for whatever reason, but he couldn't take the long walks, so he just became like a fucking.
Teacher or something?
I thought he did like a city cleaner or something like that, and it was like even then he had like a similar helmet on.
So, and when they do the movies, do they keep his face obscure the whole time, or do they completely botch
Not
it?
the Stallone
In
one.
Dredd, they do.
Oh, thank goodness! Like,
In the Stallone one, well, you see, that's the moneymaker.
Yeah, you can't.
sure, I don't know. It's just like if a character's whole thing is they have a mask, don't remove the mask ever.
Yeah, so in Dredd they did that really, really well, where it was like completely hidden the entire time, and then for the Stallone one, like that's where the money is. That's where you got to see
Yeah.
his face, because
I think
why else would you go to see Stallone in this movie and then be like, which one's Stallone?
Well, because
Besides the voice, of
The
course.
voice and the acting mannerisms, like we have to see the face. We don't know who it is. We have no object permanence.
I think it was Stallone that that was his
Contract.
caveat was just like, all right, yeah, but
Let me show my face.
I get to take the helmet off.
That's I don't know. I think with superhero stuff and general it seems a lot of people we have to show our faces for this. Like we want to be we're actors. We have to show our face, but I don't know. I just want some dedication to the stuff. Like masks are cool. Also this part.
Here's the asshole of assholes in this comic.
Yeah.
We made it powerful enough just to get past the badge and an inch of skin.
No more.
I mean, the thing with the Stallone movie especially is that adaptations in the 90s were all bad, and they didn't care about the source material so much as the label they could slap on the film.
Mortal
Well,
Kombat
of course.
and there was oh yeah, no, you're right.
The Super Mario Brothers movie.
That
Well,
one
of
was
course.
good.
Valence, didn't
No,
you
it
know that Hollywood?
Do you believe that though?
Don't you know that Hollywood knows better? They've been doing this for years. Of course, they would know what would be a better plot than X property from X other form of
Medium.
media.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? That's so true.
We have to bow to our Hollywood people. They know what they're doing. Well, why else would they make all that money?
I mean, in some way, I do support the Super Mario Brothers movie for being completely batshit insane.
Yeah.
Only incendiaries left, so let's just burn the whole place down. And here we get the robot saving his life. And also, here's a robot. Here's a helmet.
Yeah. That's another just crawling out of fucking
Secret passage.
So Judge Fargo was he was oh fuck. He was one of the chief I keep wanting to say supreme judge, but that's not it. But he was like
Chief
the chief.
Justice.
Yeah, he was the chief justice. Thank you.
Hello, Higa. Welcome. Thank you for the raid.
Hello, Higa.
Oh, thanks for the
Here
read.
you go.
Higa.
We're talking Judge Dredd.
Yeah, he was a cool dude. I don't remember why. I just remember he was a cool dude.
That's
He did the
what
long
counts.
walk, and I think he came back for some reason.
He got to the other side, and Mega City 2 kicked him out as well.
Oh, time for your second long walk. You've done enough here. Goodbye. Oh, he just punches his landlady in the face. There we go. The Hall
Shocked
of
he didn't
Justice.
kill her, but that's probably part of the joke,
He
right?
can control his punching. He's fine.
He set his punch to old lady as opposed to
Guys, the price in Pluto went down, and we can get even cheaper comics there now.
yo.
The price in Earth money went up, because that used to be 15p.
In orbit every Monday. Dead? Question mark. Also, here, everyone's like, okay, look, this kinda sucks. We can just leave the city. It's fine. 27 million people, just on an exodus. They're traitors. We gotta stop them. Arrest all of them. Arrest 27 million people. I'll see you later. Okay.
Just you go this way. I'll go home.
I need that now.
So in this colorized version, you don't get a really interesting thing with these, this page and a little bit of the next one that is very clear in the black and white. But I think that originally these weren't like inked. Like you see all that cross-hatching
Yeah.
on the speeder. The original page very much looks like it's. I don't want to say done in pen, but it does look like it was done with a biro.
Huh. I mean, whoever did the coloring for these, after the release, did a very good
Yeah,
job.
this is good coloring.
yeah.
Like, I've seen, like, bad coloring before. This is good coloring. Also, you know what? All those people are going to be rounded up and sent with winter clothing. Cancel that order. You mean you're not sending them to Siberia? No! They're not getting winter clothing.
Brutal.
Also, like I was like, yeah, we cured her of Blockmania. This arc is over. This little bit. She'd been more useful with it, though.
She's your fucking landlady, dog.
It's fine.
She let you borrow her fucking heat gun or whatever that was.
That was her cooking laser.
Sorry, her cooking laser.
And we have Isaac once more, demoted. Cadet Isaac. Oh yeah, hurricane conditions imminent. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Everyone, hydrate. For me, I have to hydrate
hydrate.
often because eggs are mostly water. Yeah. I like this. For the refugees across the cursed earth, there is no shelter from this hurricane. But thousands of them are gobbled up by the storm and deposited back in the city where they
They
fled.
get fucking Sharknadoed back into Mega City 1.
Yeah, there's no fleeing from here. Get back in here.
And I like how Texas and Mega City 2 are still like, you're on your own. You're on your fucking own.
We ain't getting nuked. Goodbye. We
God no, we gotta set our fucking city defenses up.
We gotta make our
We
own
gotta build
nuke
more
shields.
hats.
The nuke
All of our
shield.
nukes need hats too.
Their nuke shield is a giant hat that goes around over the city.
It just fucking the Brim Looney Tunes it back. Like it just makes it straight back where it goes. Or where it came from.
Well, I guess we should surrender. You won't be alive to surrender. I'll kill you if you say this one more time. And so, assemble the team.
Yeah, he's assembling the super team, and finally we see Anderson show up.
And Hershey.
Yeah. Here's all these named judges. Here's all of the named judges that are still alive.
These ones that matter.
Yeah.
Let's go to Meg City 1.
East Meg 1.
So 9 judges is all it takes to hijack a ship.
Yeah, it's the covert elite team, you know?
Yeah, they have names. They're obviously way better than the normal.
A lot of the judges that died pointlessly and aimlessly in this comic.
Giant had a name.
Giant.
Giant had a name.
Also, like
Yeah, and that one judge that did the awesome move of jumping off and hitting everything also had a name.
Yeah, and what about that guy who just stopped because his bike couldn't stop quick enough and went over the edge? He had a name too.
Yeah, that judge who jumped on the fucking hand grenade or whatever.
to save his
Yeah,
boss.
listen, they all did amazing things, and that's why they have names.
And that's why they're judges. Also,
That's why
like
they're
how
ju-
like they're fast asleep, peaceful, aren't they? Sweet dreams, scumbags died.
Just a bit of just like I don't like the idea of interrupting a man in the shower.
Your lines are cut. Save your breath. Also, like this Hershey, prepare for takeoff. Morant, you speak fluent Sov. Right, Sector 20 dialect.
Just various dialects of fucking
Soviet.
Soviet.
What happened to the pilot? Oh, we released him.
Yeah.
Releasing him? You're crazy. Oh, don't worry. He's doing it at 5,000 feet.
Also, kind of like, okay, we're gonna bomb them. We're gonna send our torpedoes. Oh, there we go. Twisters away! Beneath the sand, a concealed missile silo. Bomb diamond titanium head to drill through rockcrete. Also, these guys have like a pool.
Yeah, they just have a fucking pool.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, not anymore, but like
They had
a
a
pool. Yeah.
I mean, I've heard that you can swim at the top of a radioactive cooling pool and not get radiation poisoning from it. It's just Don't go down. Don't go down at all.
don't go down. Just don't
Huh.
drink it.
I also like these anti-gravity parachutes.
This
Yeah,
little
yeah, so-
discs.
Don't worry about it.
And then it's like they're tunneling, and that's all they do. Guys, we gotta go disarm this thing. This is like a nuke still. We'll just open it up. It's fine. Tunnel, laser tunnel, bunker. Huh.
That's honestly one of the things I always liked about this style of like Dredd was just like the hatching on the faces,
Mm.
and I guess the general art in general too. Like you said, it was
Pin?
it just feels like dirty.
That's very grungy. I love how just like this is the future. The future's dirty. Wait a second. This borehead wasn't gonna even explode in the first place. It was never intended to detonate. But why? Good question. Here's your answer. Death. No prisoners. You lose, creep. Also, I love how it's just like almost like it's almost standard in comics. So every time you get someone in a different language, just put the triangle brackets.
Oh yeah.
I also like how there are like some slangs and stuff like was it Snikov's shroud or whatever when they exclaim that, and of course the famous Drock.
Yeah.
Future
Just
power.
everyone has new swear words now.
Why
I
is
think
it
there's like a
failed?
board.
Mhm.
There's like a board game thing where it's basically, where it provides you a randomized culture in like space, and you get to invent slang basically.
Oh.
I forget what it's
cool.
called. Yeah.
Good news is bomb's a dud. Now here's the bad news. Snuck shroud. It can't be.
Just hey, shut up real quick.
We'll be through in 4 days. That's what I call reinforced rockcrete. Hey, I got a better idea. Knock knock. Hello?
There's no other way in. Yes, there is. The front door.
This works, by the way.
Just I mean, they don't know anything's up. Why would they not answer the door?
Ox. Seal those doors. I will never betray myself. I will die 1,000 times. Well, I'll settle for just once. Also, Anderson Ex Machina. Just, there we go.
Well, I mean, she's psychic. She can just read the mind.
Yes, my judge OC is a psychic.
Anderson gets her own books eventually. Apparently, they're good. I haven't read them.
Alright, so they also have
wait.
TADs, and we can blow ourselves up. Okay, we're gonna blow up. 500 million people are in the city. 500 million human beings. Human beings. Can't I? Half my city is burnt by your guys's, and you're begging me for mercy? Request denied. I like how the reflection. There we go.
Yeah, fucking raw.
go.
Oh,
Oh,
let's
awesome.
go riding the ball. Hey, X-Rock, welcome. Right, yay, comics, indeed.
Hey, welcome in, X-Rock.
Hey,
Oh yeah, here we go. Here's half a billion people.
there they go.
Yeah, half a billion people.
Yeah,
You can't do this.
Judge Dredd casually kills 500 million people.
Right here.
It wasn't casual. He was very serious about it. It's his job.
He was very happy
Just
to do
another
something.
day job.
That's the average day in the life of a judge. Hey guys, we saw a flash from the east. Man, they must have got added. Well, their place is gone. Now we can kill them.
Yeah, the explosion was so bright that you could see it from the
East Coast.
Mega City 1.
So
Yeah.
all across Europe, across the Atlantic Ocean. All right, well we're done. Ivans, you can have our guns. We surrender. What? Don't argue. We're doing it. We're surrendering.
You're crazy, Dredd. You're fucking insane, bro.
Our city is gone. We were to destroy them. War Marshal? Hi, we have Dredd. Don't kill us, please. You know what? I hate Dredd so much, I won't kill them yet. Just in a moment.
This is
Yeah.
one
Oh,
of the
this
biggest
page is
ass-
so...
This is one of the biggest ass pulls I've ever seen in comic books.
What?
I love this. Isaac, you're demoted. Isaac, you're not even demoted. Here was an antique revolver. You ever heard of a game of Russian roulette? Yes, sir. Every day for the rest of your short and useless life, you gotta spin the cylinder and fire the gun. Now begin. Same time tomorrow.
That's legit so fucked up.
That is a
Yeah.
horrible thing to do to somebody. Like, that is so terrifying.
It's so good.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Mhm.
Also, the fact that he just has like a fucking antique pistol, a revolver of all things.
He has this planned out. He's like, I'm gonna do this to this guy. I don't know
Yeah,
when it's gonna
he's-
happen, but it's gonna happen.
He's just had it like on his side this entire. He's like, one of these days,
He's
I'm
gonna
gonna be
fail.
able to do this.
He's gonna fail.
I'm gonna do this to someone. I don't care who, and it's gonna be the best thing I can ever do with my life.
Your life ends in 1d6 days from now. Look, you could
Well, I'm
get,
assuming he's spinning it each time.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You could get lucky and never die from it. You won't though, but you could theoretically.
As the stress just piles up, just one of these days.
It's gonna happen.
While the apocalypse war is happening, there's plenty of chances to die before 6 days is up.
It's fine. He won't let that. He won't let him die. I could live forever on that 5/6 chance. Yeah. Boot them back to East Meg 1. What East Meg 1? Okay, then just boot them back.
All right, just boot him.
Boot them. Curse you, Dredd. Shouldn't have started war if you... Don't start nuclear war if you can't take the nuclear war. If you can't take the nuclear heat, stay out of the kitchen. I can
There's
kill
this
you right
fucking
now.
dude.
My name is Zoltan. You know, I got some electrodes in your spine. You know, you get some pain. We'll figure it out. It's better than beating, you know? See, beatings it tire us out too. This way, I don't get tired.
The scrawny little man.
My monitors will make sure you don't die as well, so just scream. You know, logically, you know, the enemy has a stranglehold on the up there. They could win this. They could, you know, take this back, but they have no morale, so that works.
Unfortunately, they do have robots who don't care.
Also, we got the judge. She actually survived. The Council of Five.
This is like one of the lead judges that actually survived, kind of with like a ton of injuries, is now like temporary chief judge back on Mega City 1. Yeah.
Also, Dredd is
Also-
so cool. He doesn't break.
Yeah, and they start making brand new stub guns because they ran out of them.
Old ones. They kept exploding. I can't make it higher. He's at the maximum level. He'll die anymore. He'll crack sooner or later. Trust us. Yeah, these subguns are kind of killing our robots, and we should maybe make peace. No. Anyone else want peace? Hey, it's your turn, Isaac.
Alright, here we go again.
Same time tomorrow. He's gonna kill us all. Maybe we should, like, also... Oh, is that the same gun? No, it looks like a different gun.
Yeah, it would be cool if they made it the same gun, but it
Yeah.
does seem to just be a different one. Just his regular service.
Yeah.
Whatever the subversion of a lawgiver is.
Our lawgiver.
DOS lawgiver.
That's the law.
Gosla.
The covers for most of this have been amazing.
Oh, these covers are glorious. I like this guy with just, like, the half a face.
Oh, well, a lot of these aren't covers. These are just the first page
Yeah,
of the story in the 2008.
I mean, aren't they like, in a
Flash pages would be the...
These are part of, like,
Yeah,
an
I mean,
anthology
they-
collection, right? So this would be kind of like the cover to it in a way.
Well,
Yeah.
I think they show all the covers at the end.
Mhm,
If I remember.
Yeah,
correct.
they have some covers at the end that you can look through.
Alright, hey, Dredd, I can't kill him because I am still a judge or whatever. I'm part of my thing. I'm a judge, but, like, you can kill him. And I can let you free. So,
Yeah, he's my superior officer, but he's not your superior officer, so off you go.
So you... It's like a reverse Consul of Rome situation. Like, I can't kill him, but you can. Alright, yeah, no, we were kind of... It's for the best, War Marshal. We should stop
Yeah.
this. I sentence you to death. I love how the panel breaks to show it's the same panel. It could just be one panel, but no, they cut it in half to be so much more dramatic. I regret
Well, of course,
nothing.
because
I
first he says
apologize
it
for
and then he pulls
nothing.
the trigger.
I regret nothing. I apologize for nothing. I die. Like, he had the best, you know, every time you have a drama, you have to make an apology video. This is what you gotta do.
Yeah.
Because War Marshal Kazan responds to being cancelled. I really regret nothing. I apologize for nothing. Well, he's
Falls
dead.
over dead.
He's dead. What's peace terms? Unconditional surrender. Okay.
Okay.
War over.
Yeah. All right.
I'm good. We get the chief judge in Mega City.
And yeah, they just send everybody, all of the East makers just go home.
Here's your gaping hole. There you go. That's your home now. There's nothing to do. What do you do? I guess we gotta go walk to Siberia then.
Yeah. Just walk over to fucking
Meg 2.
East Meg 2.
Oh, yeah, East Meg 2 still exists, so just go to the other one.
Also, what could this be? Could this be the catastrophe that was predicted? It's either that or the Southern Wars to come. The end.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot.
Prophecy.
Yeah, there was a prophecy that was mentioned in
Book
I
1.
think it was the arc. Yeah, the arc where Chief Judge Fargo went out to the fucking cursed earth. But there's like this overlying like prophecy of just like some bad shit's about to happen.
I feel like that's a pretty easy prophecy to make in the world of Judge Dredd.
Yeah, in the world of Judge Dredd. I think. Well, because I think that leads into look at that one. That one's good. Just what's the cure? We don't know. He's British.
How do you cure Britishness? Oh, these covers are so good.
Right.
Law Master versus Rat Sweeper. I don't lose aim. And that was Judge Dredd Apocalypse War.
Oh, huh, Steve Dillon did some of this. That makes sense, because some of the faces are very much the sort of shit you see in Preacher.
Yeah.
And Punisher Max and anything else Steve Dillon ever drew, because he only draws the one face.
Mike? So,
It's a good face.
what did we learn from Judge
Oh
Dredd
no,
today?
yes, the Steve Dillon face is excellent. It's the Frank face, which I'm confident that you've seen.
It's
I
a
have
Frank.
It's a Frank that
Frank's
shoots
a
Frank.
Frank.
There's Frank that shoots Franks.
Frank.
I guess, like, the only thing you could really
Take away
learn, I
from
guess, like, a message would be that the kind of, like, us versus them stuff is kind of pointless.
There's always an outside enemy we can unite behind to fight them instead of us. That's what we learned.
What do you mean, message? Judge Dredd won.
Exactly. What?
Yeah,
Look,
he is
look.
the law.
Don't have block war. Just go fight the Sovs, the dirty Sovs.
Yeah. It's gotta
Yeah,
go.
don't have a full military invasion. Just send Judge Dredd to use their own nukes on them.
Okay, so this is my very first time reading Judge Dredd. And I gotta say, it's so enjoyable. It's so, like, silly and campy and fun. Like, this is a fun comic. Like, there's, like, constant pointless death and destruction, but it's just so funly done. It's just, like, enjoyable. Like, this is a good, fun comic. Like, you just, like, you're not, like, it's not deep or anything. Like, it can be at times, but it's just all, like, turn your mind off, have fun, relax, enjoy.
Watch
Yeah.
Judge Dredd bring law to the world of 2000 AD.
Remember,
Yeah, of course. Internal tensions are always caused by an external enemy.
Exactly. We can all get along and just follow the law. It's that simple. Don't break the law, and you won't get sent to the ISO cubes. Alright, guys. So, as I always ask, what was your favorite part of the story? We'll start with Pecan.
My favorite part is shit. I don't know. Like I said, this is like one of my favorite arcs of Judge Dredd, but it's the honestly I like the ending where it's like usually like, you know, comics have like just like, yeah, we did it. Yeah, okay. even then, Judge Dredd's just like, well, this sucks.
Worst to
Yeah,
come.
we won, but like, Jesus fuck, this sucks.
Oh, Valence the Voyager! Welcome to the Egg Card. Hope you enjoy your stay for 15 months. Thank you very much. Subscribe to Egg or 3 months in the ISO keeps creep. No! It's not. It's not illegal to not be subbed. Don't be worried. You won't get banned for that. Yet. I mean, we're not in the future, so maybe in the future it'll change, but for now we're good. The influence this has on early 40k is super obvious, too. You know? Judge Dredd, Ultramarine. Yeah, I can see it. Alright, Captain Stump, how about you? What was your favorite part?
The bullshit shield was hilarious.
Oh yeah,
It's so stupid.
Shot in the
It's
chest.
so
You're to
stupid.
blame.
And
And here's the only thing: the shield. They say in the comic the shield only lasts 12 to 13 hours.
Mm-hmm.
So if instead of firing all of their big ass missiles at once, they just shot one or two, they probably could have wiped them out after that was over.
But they don't know
I
how
think
long it lasts.
the implication was that Mad Dog had taken out all of their missile defenses by the time. Because he mentions in one of his speeches to Cadet Isaac, oh yeah, we've taken out all of their silos. We've got 99% of their undersea bases, with the rest gone within the hour.
But even then, they don't know how long the shield would last. They just say our stuff is not going to work. I guess we have no clue what we're going to do. Yes, we'll die now. Alright, Nelson, how about you? What was your favorite part?
The part where the cute Hime cut Dredd judge comes up and they go on a secret mission together.
Judge Anderson?
No, there's
Hershey or whatever?
Well, no, Nelson, I got bad news. That is
This one?
that's the cute Hime cut judge. It's fucking Anderson.
What?
Look at that haircut, dog.
Oh, is that Anderson?
What about Hershey?
Anderson.
No, Anderson's the long-haired blonde.
No, that's Hershey.
Anderson,
Shit.
Anderson,
fuck.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's Hershey. Judge Hershey, cute.
We
cute,
we can always
Rose.
find someone cute for Nelson in these comics. I love that.
She cute.
She'd kill you, dude.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty sick, actually.
How many years in the ISO cube for Nelson, guys?
Oh, hitting on a judge, that's gotta be like years in there.
No, it's like months. There's that one lady
Panel.
who kisses Dredd on the lips and he puts her in the cubes, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure platonic relationships with judges is fine, right?
Judges have no time for platonic relationships,
It'll
citizens.
clou-
Get in the
It'll
queue.
cloud their
Yeah.
judgment. They cannot be judges and have friends. They must be dedicated to law always. Valence, how about you? What was your favorite part?
Well, we'll see how dedicated to law she is when, I give her a bouquet of flowers and a box of chocolates.
Illegal contraband, those flowers. That's 7 months
Yeah.
in the queue.
Yo,
for
you got Where'd you find the real flowers?
Where's your permit for those chocolates? Illicit contraband, those are drugs.
Anyway, I really liked all of the subtle references to earlier Dredd stuff, which I haven't read all of the Dredd between the start and here. But seeing that all that stuff came up as John Wagner was like, fuck, I'm sick of this shit that I've created for myself, get out of here.
Nuke it all. Bribery. I guess
Just whatever. Here's one last hurrah before we fucking just nuke it out of existence.
I think the idea of block wars is really funny.
exactly.
It's just really goofy, but it makes total sense because, like, if you have people that densely populated, they're going to identify behind the single apartment building that they live in that's become a gigantic
Country.
monstrosity.
And
Imagine
if you got beef with your neighbors, you got beef with your neighbors.
Imagine if you could if you're like in an apartment, you can invade the other apartment complex. It's crazy. I think for me,
Well, honestly,
my favorite part was
Oh,
just
sorry,
the
go.
constant escalation. Like it's like it can't get that crazy, right? No, we literally nuked a peaceful universe. It can get that crazy. Like it really just shows us how campy and crazy Judge Dredd can get. Like there's no limits to how the zaniness will be, but it's still always played like serious in a way. Like he is still the lawbringer.
Well, this was the turning point for Judge Dredd, where it became like, oh, yeah, everything's campy and ridiculous, but things have actual consequences this time.
Mm-mm.
Oh, so what happens after the Apocalypse War?
You'd have to ask Pecan. I'm gonna
I
go
think,
read that now.
I
'Cause
think
I'm
it's
curious.
the child judge arc.
Child Judge was before this. Child Judge
Was
was
it?
the one that predicted that something horrible would happen.
Mm,
Was it? No, I thought them getting the child judge was like.
No, it says it over.
No, yeah, that's like the thing they're referencing when they say, "Oh, was this the prophesized terrible event?"
See, Judge Child,
And say
book
Judge
one.
Child book one.
Oh fuck. Okay.
I guess we'll never know.
Let me sort through this fucking bag of comics real quick.
I'll report back during the
Yeah,
next.
we'll never know.
Mm?
Something else happens, but it
Mhm.
it does get like slowly more and more serious.
Something
Alright,
I think is a good idea to do is after these comic clubs is to recommend further stuff people could read. But like this is really simple. In this case, it's really simple. Just read more Judge Dredd. That's simple.
Yeah, just read more Judge Dredd if you want slightly more campy, more serious stuff. What is it? I think Strontium Dog. Just oh fuck, the cat's on my keyboard.
That's where it belongs.
Well, in the meantime, for one particular Judge Dredd arc to like single out among all of them, other than this one, America is one that's like a massive decade-spanning arc, but it's collected in just one volume these days. So that's a nice, easy read.
Mm-mm.
Tending towards the more serious Dredd, but it is also about a person called America who is very blatantly a metaphor for whatever John Wagner was thinking about America at the time.
Mm-mm. It's kind of
So
Oh.
according to this, the next major arc was City of the Damned.
Ah, fucker! No, get out of my room.
Come on, throw that cat in the ISO cube. What is this?
10 minutes in the ISO cubes.
But yeah, I mean, even after this, there are moments of Judge Dredd that get very silly. In the channel, I posted the simping detective, who is an undercover judge in the subsect of the 2000 AD society called Simps, who go around dressed as clowns, and that's what they do with their time.
That's a powerful message right there. How did they rebuild? Troy Fool. They have future tech. They can just.
Yeah.
We saw them rebuilding that one side Oppenheimer sector.
That looked like
Yeah.
a very traditional, like, steel girders, men sitting on steel girders with their lunch pails sort of situation.
And at one point, they show the East Meg people rebuilding those highways that they destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's like a single panel where you see that where they're starting to rebuild it so that they can continue invading South. So they already
I thought they were rebuilding it with like
Slave
labor.
labor.
It's so nice. Our city is being rebuilt. No, they're building it so they can
Invade.
go fuck more shit.
yeah they're rebuilding their roads.
Yeah, they're
so they can
rebuilding
go
it
fuck 'em
because
up.
they think that they own the city, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
well, now it's their city. They have to make it less shit.
Of course.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, here we go. Here's
But-
them on the girders. Let's see what they look like. There's robots. There's robots helping.
I think the robots got rights on this after Call Me Kenneth.
Robots with rights.
You're not
Wow.
Yeah, because Kenneth took over the weather station.
Oh, they also mentioned Kenneth as like that the rain day. That's the only day they got rain was Kenneth Day or whatever.
Exactly.
Man, this is such an enjoyable comic. I cannot wait to read more of it.
Oh yeah. But if they're legitimately some of the crossover stuff's good too if you want like
Wait, this crossover stuff?
Yeah, there's a
there's-
bunch of Batman crossovers.
yeah, I posted a picture of a Joker from one of the Batman crossovers where they just turn him into a fucking edgy little e-boy.
What?
I don't know how else to describe it. He's got like a little red stripe in his hair now. It's so fucking stupid.
What? Okay, so I saw that. He has a badge too.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's a dark judge. He's like with Judge Death and stuff.
What's Joker? Is Batman also a judge in the crossover?
No, Batman.
Is it-
So there's like a
Are you kidding?
interdimensional.
Vigilanteism? That can't be legal.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
super
they
not.
butt
Dredd
heads and stuff.
has tried to arrest Batman on multiple occasions.
Let's go. But wait, I guess what wins? Judge Dredd plot armor or Batman plot armor?
Well, I mean, neither of them die, so
Batman dies.
Well, no, I mean in the
Crossovers.
comic,
Oh.
in the crossover.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like.
Pretty sure Dredd dies too and just comes back to life eventually because comic books.
Mhm.
Yeah. He isn't even dead a full fucking hour. But yeah, no. So that's good. The Dark Judge. I guess it was just an issue or two, I think, but that's also like pretty important
Mm-mm.
and keeps getting brought up because people realize, wait, all these Dark Judge designs are really fucking sick.
Could I see the designs?
Yeah, pull up the Fist of Dredd panel is
Yeah.
Judge Dredd versus Judge Fear. God, it's so good.
These
Oh, it's
judge
so good.
names, I love them.
Yeah.
Giant,
Well, 'cause-
death, fear.
Well, because the Dark Judges they're kind of like, they follow like the Four Horsemen motif, kind of,
Ooh.
where it's like, yeah, you got Judge Fear, Judge Death, I think Judge Mortis, and
Judge Fire.
just Judge Fire, right?
I mean, look at the man.
Okay,
What else
yeah.
would he be but
Yeah,
Judge
look at
Fire?
Texas City looks so goofy.
Is that Batman Who Laughs? I just think
That
that.
man who
that's-
lost
that's-
absolutely
I know
full Judge Death.
that's just Judge. The design, I like it. This guy has a cow skull as a head. And
Yeah.
That's Judge Mortis.
Mortis, he just has skulls on him. He's Fear, I like him.
Fear's whole thing is like, if you see, like, he's got a little cage like over his face, and it'll open it up, and like if you look at it, like you just die immediately.
We should just have death too.
Yeah.
Okay, so we also see this guy's just dead. These guys are dead and rotten. These guys are terrified and dead. These guys are on fire and dead with a pitchfork. His name's just Fire. Literally just Fire. I love it.
Judge Fire.
What else would you call him?
Judge Inferno.
There we go.
Inferno God.
Inferno.
Inferno. Ah,
Oh, hell yeah.
Death 2.
Death 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Speaking of something very campy.
Mhm.
Inferno Cop.
Oh yeah.
I mean, let's have the Judge Dredd Inferno Cop team up. They're both lawgivers. They'd go fine.
They both have ridiculous plot armor.
Yeah, of course. And then Judge Dredd Space Patrol Lulu car.
Oh my goodness, please. But yes, this was a really good comic club. I'm very glad that we could finally. I got to meet you two. I got to actually see what Judge Dredd is actually like. I'm kind of like excited to just read more of this.
Hell
I like
yeah.
the property as a whole. It's a cool property.
It is a cool property.
And you said 2000 AD was like had other stuff besides Dredd in it, right?
Yeah, like Halo Jones was 2000 AD.
Oh, Halo Jones was also really good. Wow,
Oh,
Yeah,
what was
British
it?
comics will continue until morale improves.
How dare you?
Oh no, Valen's gonna. What's next? Valen's gonna make us read. That's British.
What is it?
House of
Jason-
Dull Man.
Let's
Jason-
read Tintin next.
Genuinely, I would love to.
Which one?
I've never read
So-
Tintin.
Soviets?
Let's read Tintin.
Let's go read the first one
Isn't-
to the Soviets, or we could read not Congo, maybe America.
Let's read one of the highly racist Tintins.
That's
Yeah, that's
like,
Congo.
God.
Can we get Congo in for
Let's
it?
get Congo for Congo.
Let's get Congo in the Congo.
hmm
Just remember to put the disclaimer up. This
I-
book is a product of its time, so if we say the N
Wait.
word, it's okay.
We can.
it-
There's two versions of it. There's ones that's like has some. Okay, so there's one was when it was still a colony and when it wasn't a colony, so they make some updates to the wordage to make it so it's not colonial. So we could.
They
we
sure
could-
didn't update the art, though.
They
Oh,
switched
yeah.
from the hard R to the not hard R. Got it.
Isn't like Tintin Belgian?
Yes,
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
and
all-
his creator kind of collaborated with Nazis during occupation, but we don't talk about that.
Oh,
No, see, it's okay because
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
learned in the
Yeah.
There's
future.
not a lot of other options after they take you over.
He could have gone to Britain, but
Steven Spielberg.
his boss was also met the Grail, which was also the anyways, basically he got less racist over time, and he had a Chinese friend, and so he wrote a book about China with Japan invading them. So he made Chinese people that were human characters. I mean, he made the Japanese characters be Power Nelson's comic style
Oh
caricatures.
God, we need to read one about the Japanese being evil.
So yeah, that's but like he made the Chinese people be real people. They were humans in that one. He had a friend that helped write the story with him. So that shows some growth and development. So it's better. Just ignore how they treat the Japanese invaders. It's World War II. It's fine. They were doing horrible things over there too. So it's okay. Oh, lucky.
Maybe we don't go to the Europeans.
Maybe we don't go to some Euro comics. Maybe. And we all know UK is not European anymore, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Let's read
Asterix or
Crossed. Let's read Crossed.
plus 100 so we can get some more.
Man, I buy these things. Don't make me do that.
Yeah, you don't want to
Ooh, you want to buy Cross so bad. Ooh.
Let's read
if I can do
The Walking Dead.
I actually read that. Well,
I did too. I read up until the prison arc, and then
I read after the prison arc.
and then he does the speech, and you're like, all right, I'm done. Comic should have ended right there.
Valerian and
I mean, yeah.
Man could have just ended right there and had one of the greatest comics ever written under his belt. Instead, he has driven that
kept
thing.
going.
Is it still going, or
It
did he
ended.
end?
It ended.
No, it ended.
They're making offshoots of The Walking Dead.
You know what my favorite part was? The very last comic in the main run is basically him saying he basically does a very slight reference to saying he hates the show. He's like, basically what happens is like they beat the zombies, civilization's back, whatever, and like one guy has like a traveling circus show of a zombie, and like he's like, yeah, the show sucks, is what one of the characters says. So he's literally like, yeah, like I'm low key just saying I hate the show. You guys have ruined my vision.
Yeah,
But think of it this way: it was really cool when Negan was in Tekken 7.
Hey, that was based. I love playing Negan in that.
I like Negan's character. It was fun.
Did you know that Negan in Tekken 7 has a percent chance, a 30% chance to say the word shit when he gets hit?
That's a really good percentage.
It means that
30?
I've had times where I've been hit by combos and I've said shit like 5 or 6 times. shit.
Oh, thank goodness they never nerfed that percentage.
No, they never change it. It's very funny. What else can we read? I think we're at that point where we're discussing what we want to do for next month.
Okay, Alien versus Predator.
Oh god! Again, I buy these things.
Yeah, okay,
That's hard.
We have to have
No,
mercy.
the comic. It started as a comic.
Some of the Predators aren't too bad.
Yeah, the Predator. ones
Alien
are
vs
pretty
Predator was a pretty fun Capcom beat 'em up.
Hey, we could read
That was pretty
Han
fun,
Solo versus Predator.
Let's front load with the guest that we want, and then just work backwards from there.
Also works good
Yeah,
too.
it's
We
a
can
good
discuss that later.
Let's invite Iron Mouse.
I mean,
Yeah, I think that'll work. We can read Mickey Mouse comics.
Look, Nelson, if you want to try with your South Side things to help us with that, I will leave that to you.
Fuck no.
You look,
let's-
you got Evan Dorkin on. You can do that with like Iron Mouse. You just go into a
what sort of poll do you think I have here?
yes.
But I tried to DM what's his name? Who and the what I tried to DM him and the wife couple that did Power Girl.
Connors.
Oh, Graham Palmiotti
yeah,
and
yeah,
Amanda
yeah.
Connor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tried to DM them and they never got back to me.
Oof.
So I'm writing that one off. It would have been fun though,
It
right?
would've,
I
yeah.
love Power Girl. Who doesn't love Power Girl? Who doesn't love Cheese?
Doesn't love Power Girl.
Actually, the Power Girl Harley Quinn comics are pretty hard to read.
Yeah, but it's worth it.
I don't know. I wouldn't call it worth it.
I mean, Power Girl's there.
Power
It might
Girl's
be-
there,
it might
but
be worth it.
she's like the best part of the whole thing.
Just kind of the straight man to Harley Quinn's craziness. It kind of works a little. But yeah, we'll
Let's see, what-
figure out next month soon. It'll
What
be
else can
fine.
what else can we read that's really short?
Well, there's tons of comics out there. We'll figure something out.
What about that comic where Lobo fights Santa Claus?
Oh god, we did Lobo like last month.
Yeah.
I know
Why
what
did-
we can read. Let's read The Tick, Big Blue Destiny.
Oh yeah.
Yup, fuck
read
yeah.
that. I'll read that with you.
Have you guys
even if
not
I'm
read
not
it?
even on?
I've read a lot of The Tick.
Okay, we have.
No, I mean on the show. I feel like that's
We
No.
haven't read any Tick yet.
Nope.
The Tick is really fun.
It is. It is a really,
Mhm.
really fun comic.
And I know somebody. Oh, dinosaurs for hire, Mechanicat. Don't worry, that's something that's gonna.
That's my problem.
That's-
I'll sort out
That's
dinosaurs for
Manlessly
hire.
Forager he has plans for that I have heard of that I'm really excited for that I'm really grateful to see. I've no we've been talking about alien comic for something that'll be future. We can do Tick next month. That sounds good. We'll get some good guests for that. Excited. We got new plans. Okay, guys, read the Tick Big Blue Destiny ahead of time. Boom. There we go.
Yeah,
Plans.
do that.
I've already read it.
Read it again.
Do it again.
do it again.
Fine, I
I'll
will.
read it.
All right. Now, everybody, I think we've wrapped up club. It's almost adjourned, but before we do that, Captain and Pecan, do you have anything you two would like to talk about before you go?
I mean, not really.
No, have to go.
Yeah, I'm honestly my schedule's pretty free. Thank you so much for inviting me on. Honestly,
Oh, and glad to be
Nice.
having you. And like I always
Yeah, of
say,
course.
for if we ever read a comic that you're interested in the future, you are free to come on as well. That's kind of like my that's kind of like the thing we do is like if you've been to one club, you're cleared for any other club. It's just all about saying, oh hey, that looks kind of cool. Can I come on? Like sure.
oh hell yeah.
Yeah, it sounds awesome.
Now then, Nelson or oh, you had something?
I have nothing going on. I'm currently actually moving,
Oh,
so
good luck with that.
I'm trying to figure out when times to stream. So I'm not really haven't streamed in a while.
Mm.
But yeah, I don't really have anything planned right now.
Okay. Valence, Nelson?
No, I'm good. I got nothing.
Not good.
Yeah, I'm still setting
Oh.
up like a proper streaming space. This was
I actually do have something. I've been voice acting Saga of the Swamp Thing on my stream. We're going to be doing it again next Tuesday.
Let's go. I love that.
I don't know if any of you guys want to provide input on the quality of what I've been doing, but I think I've been doing a pretty damn good job.
Mhm.
So
it was really good, and someone helpfully pointed out that the first issue of Alan Moore's
Yes.
run is bad.
thank you very much for that, Valence. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm trying to remember if I had any like complaints. I would say I think all I think I remember was there was a really loud cricket during your BGM for the Bayou sounds.
That's just how it is on the
That's
Bayou.
just-
You
that-
have to understand
That's how it
this.
is. That's how it is. But now then, we gotta go raid somebody, don't we?
That's how these things usually end.
You don't technically need to.
I
Yeah.
mean, it's nice to, I guess. If we usually have we usually have one guest. We have the guest pick. There's two guests here, so
Fight each other for it.
yeah. Okay. What?
Uh,
Oh wait.
who's even streaming?
Fantastic reading, Nelson. Yeah, Mechanic has given some good praise for you, Nelson.
Nice. Thank you, Mechanicat.
Well, I got.
I guess my only suggestion would be Georgie.
She was on.
Georgie's been on the club. We can.
Hell yeah.
Georgie's been on the club?
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah, they were around for Halo Jones.
yeah.
Oh, I wasn't there. I wasn't there.
Well, you were there, kind of.
Sort of, in spirit.
Well, in mechanical spirit, but close
Yeah.
enough. That was really fun having you. Yeah, sure, we'll go raid Georgie. What should be the raid rest? Like something ISO cubes.
We gotta think of a crime first.
Streaming without a license. 6 months ISO
Oh,
cubes.
yeah, streaming got yeah.
There we go. Streaming without a license. 6 months in the ISO cube.
Rape.
Creep. Yeah, there we go. Alright, Control C, Control V. Boom. Let's go raid him.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, heck yeah, heck yeah, heck yeah. Raid. Oh, yeah, even better. Copies Valence is not mine. Valence has it way better. But now then, thank you for joining me, everybody. Hope you have a good rest of your Saturday. Denny's tonight? Not listen or what?
I don't know.
What?
Maybe.
Oh yeah, cool. See you there then, maybe. Alright, now then, everybody. That's all, yolks. Thanks for watching.
Bye bye, everybody.
See you, everyone.